Oh my goodness. I almost didn't have time. The song almost ran out. They changed the Twitter login thing. I had to, like, the screen that used to log in. I had to, like, jump through 3 hoops to sign out of my private Twitter and sign into my normal Twitter on my phone to make the going live tweet, but it's okay. I figured it out, so that's good. Problem solved. I'm quite excited for today. I think it'll be good. Really hyped with this roster. I think yeah, it should be fun. Should be a good time. Browser. There we go. I'm trying to think if there's like anything else needs to be said. I feel like we might as well just, we can get to the other stuff later if we have time, but might as well just go over what we got at the moment. Team Bait. Dude, it feels so weird. Like, hi. It feels so odd to just go straight into it, I guess. Do I have anything else to say? Not really. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'm live on Twitch, twitch.tv/see. Okay, that's the one plug. Anyway. Team Vape. IMC, Not Souls, Vanity, Pixel Crafting, Sandwich Lord. Cool team. I know Sandwich Lord said that they were planning on switching to Origins almost completely, just because they couldn't get in the main roster quite as much as they wanted to. Obviously, 2 newcomers as well, IMCC and Vanity. I believe Vanity does SMP stuff. Not too familiar with IMCC. Artist, possibly? Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Okay. Artist, skin designer, that sort of thing. Awesome. Hyped about that. Pretty strong teammates, Sandwich Lord, Not Souls, pretty strong duo, but obviously 2 newcomers. It could be a little tough, especially in a roster that's this high comp. I'm gonna sneeze, or am I not going to? I don't know. Hold. Maybe. Oh fuck. Okay. Anyway. We got Team Wa with Morgan, Man with Rap, Piggles, Katie Gobert, and Whitmay. I believe this is the first Piggles Blockwars in a minute. Hold on, we can actually check. We can check and see, because I'm kind of curious. This is not the right, this is the wrong thing. This is what I meant to pull up. It's this one. I think it's this one. Yeah, okay. I think it's been a minute. Oh yeah, it's it's been a minute, alright. Yeah, so Piggles return after quite a minute. I feel like it's been a minute for Man with Rap too, no? Yeah. No, not that. Oh wait, okay. We're in last event. But before that it was a little while. Okay. Yeah, so like a fairly, I don't know, some of these are fairly old school players. I haven't maybe seen them in a little bit, but it should be, still a pretty cool team. I'd say. I don't I don't have any complaints, like I don't have much else to say. It's pretty strong. But again, like a lot of it does just rely on how well Piggles adapts to new Block Wars, I guess. So we'll see. We'll see. Got Team Unk with Lizard, Ogar, Rec DJ, Sad Lettuce, and Solar. Oh boy. Oh no. Solar alert. I think Solar was in like 32 or something. I could be wrong. Ball 69, my goat. We were in 23. What? No, we were in one since then, surely. Oh, they're not in order. It was in Block Wars Chaos. One, I don't know when that was. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Racecraft goes crazy. That's wild. Anyway. Yeah. So that's the Solar team. Obviously, movement team, we have Ogar as well. This is just a really movement heavy roster. I guess that's something we see kind of frequently with Origins. Like there are a lot of good movement players that love to sign up to Origins, which is awesome. I mean, it's great for me. I'm not sure last time Ogar played either. Now I feel like I'm just checking for fun, but um, I feel like it was pretty recent. Yeah, so Ogar does have a little bit of actually not much. When was Chaos? When was Blockwars Chaos? When was this? This was a while ago. Insane sneak. Um, yeah, I think that's I don't know. Just again, like I feel like we've just got both of these teams kind of the same thing where they just haven't played a ton recently. So it'll just be about kind of adapting and such to new games. Though I feel like I watched Solar for an event, and I don't know when or why, but maybe it was a non-canon. I don't remember, but he was definitely in one recently, so kind of recently at least. I have no idea. Team Peak, we have Force UVIT, Demoy, Liam, Shadow Drago, and Withered Flux. Luxilium, obviously a newcomer, but I think they've been around for like a little bit now at least. I've definitely seen them in the event scene a decent amount. Um, Otherwise, I think Forcey is kind of a notable one. I'm guessing Forcey signed up to duo with Luxilium. I know they've done stuff together before. I don't know if that was the angle here, but Forcey obviously not typically in the Origins roster, so definitely an interesting addition. I don't think we've ever seen Forcey in Origins. I could be wrong on that, but um, let's see, 13, 15 in Brawl, but I don't think we have any Origins experience really. Obviously, some season 2 stuff, but so that'll be interesting for sure. I, I don't know how we'll adapt to Origins comp, that sort of thing. This team does strike me as a little bit weaker, but obviously Withered and Shadow Dragon is a pretty strong duo as well. I mean, that's kind of the bottom line with a lot of these teams because everyone's so good. You're looking at the top two players. You're saying, well, is this two? Are these two better than these two? And I don't know if that's a fair way to compare, because obviously everyone has their own stats and stuff. So that's just how it is. Team Arceus or Arceus, we have Cloud, Kyla, Leoni, Andres, and Wilbert. Um, Not too familiar with Wilbert. That's the only one that strikes me as particularly different from something we'd normally see. But obviously, I mean, they've been in Origins before. I just somehow missed it. But not for a little bit, I guess. Kyle F in Origins as well is a bit interesting. Obviously, typically being a mainline Blockwars player, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know, we've played Origins before, or Origins recently, even. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know, I remember that because they actually did well in race on Team LeBron, I think. So, alright, yeah. Or no, that was for rookies. I don't remember watching Kyle of Origins, but regardless. Pretty cool team. Cloud, I think, isn't in like constantly, so a cool player to see around again. Um, yeah, cool team. Andres as well, I think, typically in main event. Only in Brawl. And then otherwise it's played 34. Okay. Alright. Which I don't think we want to talk about that team, if I remember if I remember correctly. Um oops. Team Tyler. We got Carter, Caven, John from Don Pub, Master Garf, and Nominal Gravy. Just another like dude, just all of these teams are movement teams. Like every single team has really strong movement players. It's race is just gonna be wild. Like I don't know, we're gonna see like 700 points in trail. It's gonna be wild, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Not much else to say here. I think this is a fairly normal Origins team. Actually, maybe it's. Oh, has Carter even played since the fucking race incident? because I think it's the same map. Oh, this okay? No, like he wouldn't repeat it though, so it's fine. Um, but uh, oh boy. Okay. Then we have Team Brick. I'm hyped about this team. It has been a minute since we've even seen Ham Sandwich in an event, so in Origins is really cool. Obviously, we have a newcomer too, worth noting, Cube1337X. Speedrunner, just absolute gamer, just overall. Um, really, really cool addition. I think Cube's also in Blockwars Feinberg, so you know, 2 Blockwars, 2 weeks for Cube here. I think the only person that has that advantage as well, so quite cool. But obviously these two are accompanied by DJ PB&J, Kalen, and Toxicology Lover. Um, yeah, I mean, just again, just with the movement, I mean, Ham and Kalen, two probably the most prominent parkour creators, I guess, in the space. So just, I mean, we're really just not slowing down on the movement roster allegations. Um, but this was personally the team I was the most excited about when I saw it get announced. Um, so, you know, it's a good time. It's a good time. And then finally, we have Team Tatum with Shane, Torharo, Abi, Vig, and Wyan. Toharo, obviously the newcomer. I'm not too familiar with them. Definitely a Minecraft player of some sort. Oh boy, Funny Wars reference. I think I used to use this outside. um, maybe done a little bit of event stuff before. Valorant, whatever. Seems like somewhat of a gamer though, at the very least. So something to keep an eye on, I guess. I'll be curious to see how they adapt. Obviously, Shane Ubby is already an insane duo. Add Vig to that, you've got a pretty solid team. Just off rip. Which basically brings us to prediction time. And I haven't had a particularly strong track record over the last couple events, which, you know, I think it's time I right my wrongs and actually do something well for a change. I know, wild of me to even say, but I think it's time I get a perfect score. So little did you know, I have superpowers that let me see the future, and what am I saying? Where did? Okay, I just sometimes I start talking and I don't stop when I should, and then I just keep going and I dig myself a deeper hole. Yeah, the superpowers, exactly. You get it, you get it. Um, so if we're looking at these teams, then what am I thinking is particularly strong, And honestly, I don't really know. I think this team could be really good. So I mean, Pink's pretty strong. I think this team strikes me as a little weaker. Um, uh, this team's pretty good. Like, this team's maybe a little weaker. This is like middle of the pack team, kind of probably a bit weaker team. Maybe a bit stronger. I don't know. I'm just yapping. But we have to put someone somewhere to start off. So let's start with yellow. Here I'm just gonna put at a clean fourth. Bang. That gives us something to work off of. We can move around stuff from there. This team just strikes me as a little weaker just because of the lack of recent experience. Um, hmm. Piggles obviously not a ton of New gen experience, as we've already discussed. But obviously a very good player. It's a tough dilemma that we don't often face. Typically, the good players, they keep coming back for more. So it is a little bit of a dilemma. But I would say they probably are a bit weaker than yellow, so we can just go ahead and put orange here for now, probably. Team peak, maybe a little strong. Like I'd say green can maybe go here. Pretty good middle ground, I'd say. And I'd argue aqua's maybe a bit stronger, blue a bit weaker. So blue probably somewhere down here. Aqua probably 2 or 3, but I'll save it for now. I'm probably glazing this team a bit too hard. I really, really, really want them to do well, but like, I'm just not sure if I can really, like I would love to just say Team Brick, they take it home, and that's a day. But I'm just not sure if I can, in good conscience, put them in first. Sigh. Fuck it. I don't care. Team Brick. Team Brick's gonna take it home. Trust. Let's cope. But it's okay. And I'm gonna say Pink second because I think Pink's probably actually gonna win. But I like to imagine a world where, you know how it is. And that leaves our final team. Oh, well, red is not last, so let's let's adjust a minute. Let's regroup. What do I move down? Maybe yellow. Oh, this is such an annoying process. Yellow. Oh boy. Green. Fuck, I don't remember what I deleted. It was orange. And then this is red. Red, orange, yellow, green, aqua, blue, pink, purple. Okay, cool. Those are the predictions for now. I say for now, I'm not going to change them. So those are just the predictions. Period. Really. Yeah, it should be good. I am excited. Obviously, I would much prefer this if I knew that none of these players could have fought repeat. I would love to just see, this roster run it, new Blockwars and say, okay, you know what, this is gonna be our first event of the season. We have no context, but unfortunately, obviously, we had Blockwars 17, which gave them pretty significant pointers, I guess, as to what they could be looking at for this event. But regardless, I'm sure it'll be good. He has an underscore to switch, right? Yeah, okay, cool. And then we got orange. Probably use pickles just for old time's sake. But I need to find it. Wait, I had it first try. That's awesome. I guessed it. Well, I didn't really guess it. And then it'd be rude to not include the goat. Ball 69. I think the Twitch is just solar though. Solar underscore. I was wrong. And then probably withered. Unless I can't find the Twitch. Okay. Bang. And then we got Cloud, who I'm gonna hope is just this, but I'll check anyway. Last time I had this set up already, which was great for me. But sadly I didn't have that much time today, so I kind of just booked it. And then Carter just has all the X's, but I don't remember where exactly. Carter. There we go. Carter Live. CXR TR Live. Then this one, I'm tempted to use Ham's PV, but then like it's just hard to overlook the Kalen PV, so unfortunate. And then finally, probably see Shane. Bang. And most of them already should be live, so surely everything works out. Works out great. Next week as well, we have a double event weekend. We have Blockwars Feinberg on Sunday, and we have MCC on Saturday. So, as shocking as that may be, that's what we're dealing with. Alrighty. Who is that? It was Carter. Who I know is live, so I need to figure out what I messed up. CXR TXR. I think that should be good now, hopefully. Surely we don't get age restricted this time too. I don't know. I still have no idea what was up last time. I've never had that happen. It's wild behavior. I don't know. Anyway, here we are. We're ready. We're so ready. Yep. As previously stated, I'm quite excited to see how they adapt to some of the new updates, especially things like order up changes. I'd be quite curious to see if there's any tech there that wasn't picked up on in main event. Obviously, race and trail are just going to be super competitive. I mean, pretty much 8 movement players on like 7 movement players on my screen. So, I don't know, man. It's gonna be race and trail are gonna be disgusting. I'd even go as far to say Blitz Hunt might be a bit more interesting just because of some of the chasing and stuff that could potentially happen. So, super movement heavy roster. I don't know what else there is to really be said. Hold, I have to clear this, and then... Oh, I forgot. Also, we have ranked playoffs again joining us today. I'll be around for... Oh, that's loud. We've got 4 games of ranked playoffs today. We have Vstrid versus Hax, Dougal versus Mongi, Infume versus Loki, and Darby versus Aquacord. Actually, is there only 2 today? Oh no, there is 4 today. Okay. I unfortunately will not be around for finals tomorrow. Well, I won't be here for finals tomorrow, but you know, sure. So there's something for Fortnite Global Championship 2025. Do I even want to know? Like, is this some... Oh boy, it's LAN. Oh shit. LAN Fortnite tournament. Oh god. Get me out of here. Jesus. Oh hell no. Yeah, we do have this going on as well, so I'll try my best to keep tabs on it. I'm not gonna actually watch party because obviously we have Blockwars. I know when to stay in my lane. All right, I'm not qualified to actually talk about this, but I'm curious to see the results. So you're gonna have to bear with me on that one. Yeah, that's really all I've got to say. I think no subs yet, to my knowledge. Obviously, with Blockwars coming off break, you would assume there would be less. I mean, obviously, in main event, we had plenty, so I guess that isn't necessarily correct, but you know, it is what it is. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Maybe with a quick refresh, we can get another POV or two. There we go. Actually, that didn't help at all. I wanted to say it was helpful, but it wasn't. Um, yeah, should be good. I'm hyped. I keep saying the same shit. I need to come up with a new voice line, but it's not happening. Sigh. Um, what else am I excited? Like, what other game has like gotten significant changes since a lot of these players have played? I mean, the main one is just Order Up, obviously. New Order Up map, new recipes, that sort of thing. Um, Lunge could be kind of interesting, I guess, but it's also Lunge, so it's just kind of it's up in the air, really. New extraction map, I guess. Again, it's extraction. Like I'm not really like what. There's only so much you can do. Race is just gonna be like I feel like every single person on my screen right now has won a race at some point, if not many. You know, like all of these people, every single one of them is like the race goat of their respective events. So I just don't really know, except Solar, who's just the race goat. Period. Really. We got Trailblazers again, just like a lot of Trailblazers potential here. I mean, this is probably going to be one of the highest scored Trailblazers ever, in just any Blockwars event. We've got Spleef, which is it's Spleef. I guess it's kind of a movement game or something. Um, uh, I mean, I guess there's a decent amount of Funny Wars players aware. So probably a pretty competitive sleeve. Meteor sleeves in, which maybe for some of them isn't going to seem like a change because realistically, most of them probably never knew it left. And then we've got Blitz Hunt, which is the exact same as, and all of them have played it because it's been in every single Block Wars ever, I think, except maybe Lifesteal. Maybe there was fun for that. I'm not sure, but it's probably been in like at least definitely most of them by a mile. So should be rather interesting if you ask me. Um, yep. Even if I'm not particularly hyped to watch Blitz Hunt for the 90th time, I don't know why we don't just bench Blitz Hunt for like 2 cycles or something. Like it would be so beautiful, man. Oh, just bring back like battle or something, and then we just have ourselves a day. And I'm not even a huge battle supporter. Like as a game, battle's pretty bad, but to watch it is uh, like especially in this format is really good because it's easy to commentate and it's like fun to have 8 POVs of. But like as a player, it's annoying as hell. Like if you are one of these 8 POVs, you could just get ran down all 3 rounds and just lose, and you get 0 points, and it's unfun and boring and not a good time at all. Um, so from a viewer perspective, I would love to see battle again, but from a I love Block Wars perspective, it's like, oh well, maybe it needs rework. Probably do something a little different. Also, Mania is sometime. Mania Party. When is that? Is that today? Mania. Minecraft Mania. I think it is today, isn't it? Yeah, Mania Day. What time? 7 p.m. BST or 2 p.m. EST. Oh, so it's like right after. It's like right after Origins, huh? I'm not watch partying it. I don't really care that much, but um, uh, you know, I'll be watching from the sidelines probably. I think they also have like a little caster thing going on, maybe, so it'd be a bit rude. I'd hate to infringe on the Mania casters. I mean, to be fair, the Blockwars also does that now, apparently. But I was here first, motherfucker. Okay, I don't care. Sorry. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Shout out Wade Box and the other person who keeps getting swapped around, I think. I don't think it's ever the same second person. Wait, is it the skin artist person actually? Is it the high MCC person that's in this Origins? Origins. Block Wars Origins. No, I need the other one. I think it might be. That's where I recognize the name from. Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense then. I was thinking of like the Twitch Rivals casters for some reason. I don't know. I don't know why. Who are we missing? Check tab again. Or don't. It's okay. Is it just Withered? No, we're missing. I know we're missing a blue person. Jackass. Is Jackass subbing in 4C? I don't remember seeing Jackass in the roster. Oop. I need to go back to this. Yeah, I think Jackass maybe subbed in for Nom. Is that looks right? Oh, and Kalen blue screened. That is devastating. Whether as well still not live unless I have the wrong Twitch or something like that, but I don't think I had the wrong Twitch, so I'm not too sure. Uh-oh, we're loading. Oh shit. Okay, Withered's here. Kalen is still blue screened though, which is devastating. Dude, I forgot he has 3 events today. That's crazy. Because he's in Mania and Showdown. Oh god. I'm actually really curious to see how the new Mania format works out. I can't say much, but yeah. No, I'm not gonna try to try to get in trouble, but it'll be interesting one way or the other for sure. And I feel like that's what every person thinks, so I didn't give a unique take there at all, but that's just for fear of leakage, which I'm not allotted. I would refresh again, but it'll probably take forever. We are 10 minutes over at this point. I shouldn't really be shocked. It's just, you know, it's just how it is. It's just that kind of day. Kalen is offline. I assume we're just restarting. Fair enough. It looks like Kalen's entire PC might have crashed. Oh, okay, he's back in the Team VC at least, so he probably should be live soon, hopefully. One would hope. I'm not sure. Maybe he restarted. I don't know. I don't know if he crashed or if he restarted or what exactly happened, but either way, you should be back shortly. Just had to get a bit of water, as one does. Um, as well, we do have our first playoffs match started as well. This is just like, dude, Vishad's been on a fucking season, man. It's the two LCQ players, man, or the top two LCQ players. Wild. Vishad on a roll, my goat. Wait, what? What? There's no way. What? Carry on. Okay. No, that's fine. No, I see how it is. This guy thinks they can just interrupt the natural flow of things and then get away with it like nothing happened. No, that's fine. No, I'll sit here and pretend that you know. No, and that's okay. How are you, Sydney? How's your day? Or morning, rather. It's a bit early. No, don't do that. Don't. No. No. Calm down. Run it back. I'm good. A bunch of families coming today. Oh, never a phrase that you want to hear. Well, sometimes. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's just stressful. Is it good family or a bunch of families coming today? Oh, okay. That's good. Then for what? Is it like a wedding or a funeral or I actually thought I was gonna have to be at a funeral today, but it got rescheduled. I don't even know how you reschedule a funeral. Um, but um, they did somehow. So impressive stuff, really. There's no event. Oh, so they're just all of them are migrating. Everyone decided to have a convention at our house. Well, there's some kind of event then if they're all coming to your house. Like I feel like something happened, even if it's just to get together. No, like they all individually chose this weekend. That's just impressive, I guess. I don't know. Oh, you're also here. That's crazy. Okay, I think while working, it looks like Kalen changed skins maybe as well. So that works out. Sigh. All right, let's see it. Let's get a move on. I'm ready to go. Ready check. I'm ready. Can I get a ready check too? Can I get a ready check? Surely. I'm ready. I just want like a cosmetic one, like on the Blockwars webs. Dude, that'd be hype if they did like the MCC live thing, where they have like the live scores or whatever, leaderboards and shit. Wheezy, shut up. Delete that, delete that. No. Oh. Uh. I misclicked, I misclicked, I misclicked. miscollective. Anyway, anyway. Oh, that was funny. Uh, okay. Moving on. My face hurts. Anyway. Okay, we can't be saying that. We cannot be saying that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Someone's having a tantrum. Oh boy. Not again. Sydney, we talked about this. It's you that's having a tantrum? Yeah. Yeah, it's me. Yeah, you're right. You bet because I told you the truth. That wasn't the truth. That wasn't the truth. I had a good explanation, but I forgot it now. So I was cooking. No, that's not. No. You're the one that's crying. You're the one that's crying because you got banned for 30 seconds. I don't know what to tell you. Not even 30 seconds. Maybe 10 seconds. Maybe 10 seconds. But don't worry. The tears can subside because the event is starting in 20 seconds. Woo! Yes. But it looks like one big VC. You don't know what I'm crying. You don't know that I'm crying. I could be doing anything. That's true. You could be. Real and true. Whoa, Blockwars. Blockwars Origins 36. Incredible. Only 18 minutes late. Not too bad. As far as Blockwars go, pretty decent start time, I'd say. We could do with a bit of music though. It's rather quiet. Intro. Yeah. That's about right. Newcomers, yippee. They're like 5 or so. 6. Pretty hype. Actually, no, there's a lot. There's a shit ton. Jesus. They just keep going. I'll always support the little newcomer intro thing though. That's cool. I'm glad they started doing it. It's like team intros in general are cool. I do like how MCC did it with the building thing though. It's hype. Oh boy. Well, now it's desynced and it feels weird that the like. Oh boy. Oh boy. Wait, it's actually kind of not, depending on what POV you look at. Okay, wait, we're cooking. It's fine. Team Brick. Yes. Okay. How much do we want to bet on this game played first? Let me know. We like Team Brick. We need Team Brick to succeed for the good of society. This event is just like every movement player ever though, which should be a bit interesting. Every movement player to ever grace the grounds of Blockwars is in this event, I swear to God. So I'm down for race game 8. Thoughts? It's maybe our only chance ever. Guys, what do we think? What do we think? Quite a few people in purple, whatever that is. Yeah, just nobody in race or trail. That's so funny, bro. I can't tell what any of the things are. Okay, purple's Blitzhound. Yes, get Blitzhound out first, please. I'll give anything. It looks like it's gonna be lunge though. Oh, wait, it's a beautiful day. Oh my god. Dude, I've been waiting for this day my entire life. Blitz Hunt game 1. This is incredible. This may be the happiest I've ever been. Gasp. This is so good. This is like probably my least favorite game to commentate. That's why I'm so happy it's first. And I don't think it's a bad game at all. I actually think Blitz Hunt's cool, which is weird because that sounds like the opposite opinion of everything I've ever said about the game. But I do like it. It just like just trying to find interesting things for 8 unique rounds is not it's not that easy, man. I probably it's like it's tough, especially you're not focusing on one POV. It gets a little stale as you head to the last like 3 or 4 rounds, but that's okay because we're getting it out of the way right front and center, and then we're also probably playing lunch game 2. So race and trail both being in the first decision donut though is crazy work. By the way, like unlucky to like anyone who didn't want to play Blitz Hunt or Lunge like first half because they're just gonna get played immediately. Like there's just no way any of these teams are trying to have race or trail first half. But we are off. Pink team hunting first here. Definitely some new rooms for all of these players. Obviously, I mean some of them more than others, but they've all definitely played. Or at least everyone on screen has played Blitz Hunt before. Obviously, as it has only been benched once to my knowledge, and I think it was in a non-canon. So I'd have to imagine that they're all fairly familiar with this sort of format. Shane immediately going to the side room here. It is high ground. We do see someone up here. Can't exactly identify who that is, but oh shit. Just a massive conglomerate of people in that shipping container. I don't know what to call it. Just barely able to catch up with man with raft. Oh, unlucky. 3 kills on the board, 45 seconds left. We are going to be getting speed in about 15 seconds here. 3 players near. This isn't shaping up to be an incredible hunting round thus far from the pink team here. 28 hiders remaining. This is actually a generationally bad hunting round from pink. This is going to largely mold their score for the remainder of the game. Obviously, this isn't something that it can't come back from, but it will be incredibly difficult. 19 remaining. We definitely made it up in the last 30 seconds there. Yeah, right. We turned it into something decent. I was a bit nervous there for a second though. 30 hiders remaining with like 30 seconds left on the clock is not the type of numbers that you're typically looking to see by any means. So definitely a little scary, but hey, it all worked out. It all worked out in the end, so we can't complain. Round two. We've got the green team hunting here. I'll be quite curious to see what comes of it. Shane in this bubble column spot, he does tend to gravitate toward these. Oh, we decided to go up. Okay. I really thought we were just going to try to run that, and I was going to comment on it, but we did decide to switch it up, so it's fine. A lot of people in this library room. We have 3 or 4 here. We have 3 or 4 here. Whoever is the first hunter in here is almost undoubtedly going to get at least a couple kills. Sandwich on the run. There's another person here. Dude, there's got to be like 15 people in this room on my life. This hunter has absolutely just hit the jackpot. Sandwich short on the run of his lifetime, getting found out like 3 or 4 separate occasions. Like, I don't know. This poor guy, he's out of here. Off to basketball room. Another room that I would imagine to be quite crowded. At least one person up here. And there's like 3 or 4 over there too. This side of the map just absolutely packed. We do see a couple of people actually in this deep dark, or sorry, ancient city room. A bit surprising actually. I don't know if I've ever actually seen anyone hide in here. So I mean I probably have, but like not very memorably. So killing in the spot's actually quite cool, but it's working out decently well for him. I'm not sure if we can F5 over that wall, but we did have just enough time to get away. Unfortunately, if we had another 3 seconds, I think we would be dead, but we're able to pull it back a bit, so more power to him there. Team Arceus, whatever you want to call it, hunting next. With Cloud at the forefront. POV wise, we do have this water spot. This is always kind of a fun one, but I think people do look for it now, at least a lot more. We just kind of swim to the bottom of this pool and sit in a corner. We do just so many people. How does so much always go to the side with like 20 people? I swear to God, bro. He is just, okay, we're going for the water attack. Good luck. Oh, we can't be on different, why are we on different sides? Surely we go on the same side. Yeah, GG. People do typically go for the water, at least in this current climate, as this has been a strat for quite a while now. Kalen in this little crevice is actually pretty good. I like this. I like this spot. I feel like I don't even remember this room at all. Oh wait, is this the water room still? I feel like I'm always so focused on the water. I don't know if I've looked at the buildings, but I think this is, yeah, it's the water bit that's social resistance also. I don't know that I've ever actually bothered to look at the buildings, which is honestly probably tech, because I feel like most people are probably thinking the same thing. Carter just sat in this corner in the SpongeBob room the entire time, and I think this room is literally off rip. Like, I think it is just connected to mid. And we've just gotten it lucky, so GG's there. Cloud was 6 kills, 15 hiders remaining. This is the type of hunting round that we're looking for if we are Aqua team. Off to a strong start. Red hunting next. Yeah, all right, a pretty sizable gap for this early into Blitz hunt as well for Aqua, so quite well played there. Team Brick, my goats in second without having hunted yet is pretty impressive as well. But again, it's still pretty early into the game, so it's really not that big of a deal. Sonic room in rotation once more. I haven't actually seen someone use a super effective spot in this room quite yet. It does look like Piggles and Morgan are just going to play for kind of a rotate, which isn't necessarily bad. Oh my god, voice crack. These are fairly large barriers, walls, whatever you want to call them. So I don't think this is a insane strategy, especially in here. I mean, if you're going to do it anywhere, I feel like this is a quite effective spot to do it in. Because some players do really enjoy opting for the more active sorts of spots, kind of something like this too, where you're constantly kind of rotating around to evade the hunter rather than just sitting in the same spot. Which typically we can see kind of both demonstrated, right? I mean, we see this spot, like, if someone comes up here, this entire green team is dead, or two green players, however many there are there. Whereas, obviously, if someone runs into Pickle's room, everybody that's over here is just going to start fucking running about, so... That is sort of the difference there. Is this parkour silver? What is this? What are these lucky blocks? I feel like I don't recognize these at all. Why are these here? I don't even know that texture. I've never seen that before. We can see now Pickle's booking it. It does look like he was maybe spotted by Sandwich Lord. In kind of surprising turn of events, that was a really bad hunt for red. Only 10 kills total. 1 from Sandwich Lord. This is not a strong start. Not even putting them in the top 4. Who's hunting now? I missed it. We have... Dude, why is it so hard to see? We have Solar hunting for the yellow team. Also, it does look like the UI at the top's bugged. Everyone's a Steve. Sigh. Well, not everyone, because there's like 2 over here that are, there's 1 here. But for whatever reason, most people are Steve skins. Solar almost immediately finding someone. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to run from Solar for long. That's just how it is. He's just faster. Nobody knows how or why, but he's just built different, man. Everything about how this guy moves is just, it's just inhuman. It's not okay. This is the guy your favorite parkour player fears, let me tell you. Going to this library room again. This has been fairly popular in the past. It seems he did lose all of his momentum from getting that kill on Withered, unfortunately. If we waited a couple of ticks longer to land and then get the kill, maybe we wouldn't have, but that's impossible to think of on the fly. Like, I don't know why. That's not even a critique. That's just more analysis than anything. Because there's just, that situation's never coming up. I don't know. Oh, there's no floor in this room? Or is he using some pack or something? I feel like you're not supposed to be able to see through the map there. I could be wrong. But I don't know if I've seen this room before either. So going back to this library room, not an incredible hunt from yellow either, unfortunately. 27 hiders remaining. Even more than red team. But now the orange team has their time to shine. They are in last at the moment, but they could turn it around with this hunt, especially given that we have had generationally low hunting rounds from both red and yellow. This could be a pretty easy boost to top half here if we get a decent hunt. So let's see it. Let's see it. The red is recovering pretty well, admittedly, so we'll see. Stroke. I'm gonna get some water. I haven't actually seen anyone pull the mid-room strat yet. I would be curious to see if that possibly comes up. We are paused. I'm not sure for what. Demo crash? Demo, sorry. Happens. Around 6 of 8. We do have purple and blue hunting after this, so Team Brick finally gets their time to shine. Which is what we've all been waiting for, realistically. Well, not all of us, but I know I have. So that's all I got to offer. Honestly, though, having Blitz out early feels good. Like I don't even feel bad watching this. Like this feels good. So maybe it's just it can't be a second half game, or I won't have the energy to commentate it. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. It does look like there are some people sitting in like this mid-room chimney or something up here. Yeah, there's just some. Oh well, we didn't look at it, but there is, I guess, a lot of potential for people to hide mid-room just because we're sat here for so long, which seems like a weird thing to say. But if people find a little crevice or something that they're really confident in, I feel like there is just a world that they sit there the entire round. Um, since we've been in mid-room for so long. But maybe that's just incorrect as well. I don't know. But I personally have not seen someone go mid-room yet. Surprisingly enough, because normally there's at least one. Obviously, we saw Misty in main event do it quite a bit, and it went pretty well for her. So, yeah, the copper grate, and this is kind of cruel. I was just watching. I was just watching it on whether it's thing. There's like a little window. There's like a 1x1 that you can get into with this like tiny ass tube, but there's like sadly just a copper grate that shows you to the whole world, unfortunately. But I wonder if you made like a copper colored skin, like an oxidized copper skin, if you could just sit in there. You probably could, but I guess if somebody has hitboxes on, it could maybe hinder your chances. I've never actually seen anyone with hitboxes on and blitz on. It might be toggled off. I'm not sure. But I did see it in Shockwave, I think, for the first time, or Extraction or something. I think it was Extraction, where someone had hitboxes. I was like, oh shit, that's actually kind of a good idea. But I know for some games, at least it is like, it's not an option um, to even have them on to begin with. So that's, I don't know. Shrug. That's all I got to say. Yeah, Nom's just in this little, in this little hole. Oh, there's vines. That's kind of what I mean, though. If people find spots like that, they just feel confident. Oh, that they just feel confident in. There is just like a pretty decent world where they just sit there the entire round, especially since we've been paused so long. Gone. I went to bed kind of early yesterday, and I'm still tired. Like I don't know, bro. I never get to win. I'm always tired. I don't get it. Ready? Check. All right. Orange team has had plenty of time to contemplate their routing, and with this contemplation, we'll see. We'll see if I guess if they get a boost from that. Like I don't really know. I don't know what the end goal is with that quote or statement, but um, we'll see something happen. That's for sure. Something's bound to come of this. We have this pyramid room in play. Sometimes people do actually quite. Oh, Cloud up actually opting for this corner maybe. Oh no, we don't like that. That's fair. We are gonna go back to this kind of catacombs-esque area, I guess, within the pyramid. Shane going for the classic, just back side of the pyramid, probably gonna wrap around. Definitely a more active spot. And Carter just going for kind of a diamond hands corner in the trial chambers. So this is just such a like. There's just no way you can't see him behind those pots, bro. I mean, maybe you can't. Such a goofy spot. I don't know. Nobody else would have ever thought of that. It's awesome. Off to a really strong start from Orange here. Maybe they did take their time to learn learn a thing or two. Jesus, words. Pickle's chasing Sandwich Lord here. Oh, we are still in pursuit. We could be able to get this kill. It's not entirely clear, but it does look like there's quite a bit of a struggle going on here. We do have speed now. Should be able to catch up. Surely. Yeah, we got this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is the chase of a lifetime. Oh my fucking god. Sandwich Lord almost getting away somehow. That is incredible. Wow. I mean, really impressive performance there, but there's only so much he can do. At some point, it is just impossible, unfortunately. Team Brick up to hunt. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. They're somehow in first, having not hunted at all. This is generational. Team Brick in first by 100 points and still has not gotten their hunting round done. And for reference, that's important because hunting is generally worth more than hiding, so they are going to be getting a pretty sizable sum of points more for this round than any other team. And having already been in first after 6 rounds of the game is really, really impressive. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Kalen off rip, chasing down Vanity. We are going to check this mid room for any stragglers. I actually didn't know that people could hide in that water, but a good spot to check nonetheless, I suppose. Making sure to check these in-between rooms too is pretty important, though. I don't think I've seen too many people actually utilizing it in this event thus far. It was a couple events ago that it changed, but I'm still quite fond of the sonar change as well to now show the area of effect for it. Not an incredible hunting round from Team Brick, but obviously they've had quite incredible hiding rounds, and there's still a bit of time to get that number a bit lower, but Kalen just finding absolutely nobody, just on the dead side of the map, unfortunately. I'm not exactly sure where everyone's hiding, but it does just seem a bit unlucky for Team Brick. 23 hiders remaining, not great, but it's just the luck of the draw sometimes, it's how it is. And they are still going to be holding on to that lead by quite a decent margin. It's still 100 points, so they widened it by like 10 points maybe because they had a sub-ideal hunt, but that's okay. Blue team up to hunt. I think this is our final hunting round, so blue team does have a chance to take the lead here. They are in third. 150 points is definitely not out of the question, especially if a couple of Team Brick go down. And it does almost undoubtedly secure them a second place, as long as they can catch, a handful of people. It shouldn't be too tough at all. What is happening over here? He just sat on his bed. Yeah, all right. Are we that confident in this spot? Surely this spot isn't the one that's like, if anywhere to be this confident about. I just don't know if this is. I mean, maybe this is tech. This is probably first in div for Shane. 5 out of 6 so far with 6 kills, pretty good. This is pretty solid pace from blue team. Shane's still just so confident in the spot. I couldn't tell you why. Oh, he's on the phone. This is just Bro's really just trying to find anything to do except play Blitz on. That's you know what? I respect it. Bang. That's that. That's a Blitz hunt for you. Almost the entirety of orange and yellow surviving. They're not an incredible hunting ground from blue, but still enough to overtake aqua, putting them in a second place overall. Pretty solid. Coming off of game one, Morgan, the most kills at 7. High MCC coming in with a perfect blitz hunt as well. We finally get to see the little perfect indicator. Big fan of that one. An easy first end of. Wow, I didn't even notice, but it's really impressive. Red team still not in the top 10 or top half even though. It's gotta hurt being a high MCC, getting a perfect hunt and first end div by like a mile and still being like a third of your team's points. Genuinely incredible. I think it's literally a new player as well. That's wild. Really impressive stuff from them. Damn. Wow, I didn't expect that at all. That's awesome. Let's blitz on out of the way. Almost undoubtedly, we are going to be looking at lunge next. I mean, I'm almost confident enough to just put it here. I'd be really, really surprised if we saw anything else coming into game 2. Technically, we do have both Trailblazers and Race in the decision on it as well. But this being just, I mean, I've said it time and time again, but just being the strongest movement roster I think we've probably ever seen. I just don't think there's any world any of these teams are going to be wanting Race or Trail first half. Let alone game 2. Regardless of what else they may have to vote on. And Lunge isn't even like a bad game, no second. Like, I think a lot of these players would probably want Lunge in the first 2 or 3 games anyway. Especially given, you know, past experiences and whatever. Making them not particularly fond of the game itself. Even though Lunge in Blockwars 17, I would say went pretty well. Possibly the best iteration of Lunge in a actual event that we have seen thus far. So yeah. Bing, bing, bing. That's what I'm saying. Type shit. Sydney, what are you doing right now? Are you sleeping or... I am. I was eating. Now I'm at my computer. Wow. Inspiring stuff. We do see Lunge next. I was just completely right. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's bound to be a game of all time, to say the least. This is going to be our second look at team split lunge as well, so that'll be, you know, interesting for the indiv at the very least. Depending. Solar maybe crashed. I don't really know. Maybe just an issue with the OBS, or it could have frozen for me. Just a number of potential issues. We'll reload just to see, I suppose. I do actually think making lunch team split is one of the best decisions for the game scoring that we could have made. I think I mentioned this last time we watched it in Blockwars 17 as well, but having it's so tough to balance scoring for attackers and defenders, right? Because defenders is, or what's it called, sweeper. Sweeper is just like an inherently like more boring role, and it's very sick. It's like a cycle, you know. I don't know what the word is. Secular something. Um, but you know, sometimes you're gonna be worth 15 points. Everyone's gonna push you. Cyclical. There you go. And other times you're gonna be worth 8 points, and nobody's ever gonna run at you and say like, "Oh, GG." Like, and you just never have an opportunity to do anything. Like you're not doing anything wrong, but there's just nothing more you can do. You know, and that's like annoying as a sweeper, just because like you don't feel like you're having impact. You're just sitting in this tower the entire game, and you're not getting points, and you're not really contributing much other than just existing. Whereas obviously, as a striker, you're constantly going out and doing things. Um, but I think it is very fair that everyone is rewarded equally, right? Because without the sweepers, you are just going to get rushed incessantly, and it's not going to be fun either. So it's a necessary part of the game, but I do think it is inherently a little more hit or miss as far as like the fun factor. Um, which I don't think anyone can really argue with. Is, you know, maybe some people do really enjoy um, going sweeper, and I don't hold that against them, but I don't know. It's kind of all or nothing. Like you've either got 10 people or you've got 0 people. And I think that's just kind of, eh, it's not super fun, in my opinion. At that rate, just make 5v5 bridges. I don't know. Just make bridges like a round robin game. That'd be hype. I'm down for that. Um, little intro. It is weird that it's red for everyone. I feel like it should match their team color. But I'm guessing that's just a little thing we didn't see before. We probably see it now though. Or maybe, I mean, maybe that'd be tough to do too, but I feel like we do in other games, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure. Was it like that before? I have absolutely no idea. All right. We do see a pretty decent mix of attackers and defenders here, which is always what you like to see. We actually see 4 and 4 exactly. Um, if I had to guess, I mean, ham sandwich is going to be an absolute weapon. We don't have his POV up, but the you know, the OCE ping, I feel like it'll treat you very kindly in this game mode. Um, Rare 300 ping win, in my opinion. I mean, same with Carter. Um, just gonna be taking absolutely no KB ever. So, or at least not when you least expect it, rather. Though it does make the win charges quite clunky. It looks like I've never actually watched a POV of someone with like a million MS play this game, but Solar just running through like 5 people and somehow dying, unfortunately. I thought he got past everyone, but it doesn't look like it. Blue team pulling away with a bit of an early lead. Whoever is defending here is doing an incredible job. Looks like Nom? No. I don't know. Someone, though. There's a blue defender that's absolutely killing it right now. Um, and this is like half of what being a sweeper ends up being. You just sit and you like try to boat spam mid, and it's just so unfun, man. Like, why can you even do this? Like, you can just be minding your own business in mid, and then suddenly, bang, arrow. Like, why? You're just trying to have fun, man. Especially when you have someone um, really, skilled like Cloud or someone of that caliber in that front tower. It gets quite scary. Those look like yellows on under some pretty heavy fire for a second there. I clicked on their own POV, but ooh, oh, Solar somehow able to snag this goal. Oh my god! But now without some pretty significant struggle. I'll be curious to see the kill to goal ratio as well for some of these players because I don't know. There's just something that's always kind of interesting. It gives like a good reference, I guess, of how attack or defense sided something is, right? Because in a lot of cases, like before, you end up with like 20 goals and like 3 kills or something. But I already see most of these players with around 5 kills or so, which is actually good for the game because it encourages a bit more combat rather than just sitting back and just holding W. I rather. um, and maybe that's just a difference in how the people are playing, but the way I see it, I think it's just a map design thing to some extent too. It encourages a little bit more combat, which is always a positive thing in your PvP game. I mean, you want people to fight, so can't really argue with that one. We do see Cloud going attacker now compared to the defense that we saw last round. Though I guess the defending didn't go particularly well, as we do seem to have only netted 3 kills. So hopefully we see a little more luck on attack here. I do actually really miss the lunge music now that it's not here too. So even though it's a little late, I'm still gonna put it on. I don't really care if I can find it in a reasonable amount of time. Sorry. See, and this is just half the game. Like, as a defender, it's just boredom simulator. Like, what do you even do different here? Like, there's no counterplay, right? I guess you could sit in this like front tower instead and try to shoot mid or something, but like, even that's not like it's not fun. That's not a fun way to play. Like, what is Pickles doing differently here? Oh, there's 2 people, and our teammate is basically gonna kill one. Oh, they didn't actually. GG. I think your teammate maybe body blocked an arrow too, unfortunately. Oh. Weather does seem to be having some rendering issues. This looks like client side something. Like, I don't know what's happening here, but whatever is going on is not good. That sounds like a problem also. Oh boy.
Okay, so we somehow still went even. That's really funny. Wade's waiting.
Oh boy. Definitely some technical difficulties going on here, just across the board, it seems. So, I don't know if that's a lunge issue, if that's, maybe just some internet problems, but there is clearly something going on, so. unfortunate. Also, I did obviously hear rumblings of some kill credit maybe not being given as well, so it's a bit unfortunate as well. I don't really know if that's accurate or what all's happening there. I would be curious to maybe see a clip or two to get a better grasp of what could be happening there, but because that does just seem odd. It's a bit random, but I don't know. I guess I can pause the music for now. Yesterday I went for like a walk, and I just remembered this because there's like a bruise on my hand, which is unrelated to the walk. But I also remember, well, I went for a jog rather. Um, it's unrelated to the actual jog, but I got it like before. Anyway, I went down to the beach, and the like pier near my like house was closed. But I didn't know, and I got like halfway down it, and then some guy chased me down, and he was like, "You know what? Not really supposed to be out here." I was like, "Oh, that's unfortunate." But it's really wavy on the old Lake Michigan, so sigh. And I did just get like fully soaked, and I got water in my phone, which I was like terrified my phone was gonna break, but it I guess it all drained out or something, so it was fine. It's fine today. Yesterday, it was beeping at me though because I got water in my charging port, and I was like, "You can't charge your phone when you have water in your charging port." I was like, "Okay, cool." So I guess I'll just wait and pray, and it worked. So GG. I got a lot of pretty pictures though. I don't want to show them because I will dox myself, but it was cool. I mean, I kind of already like did a little. Like, there's probably only a certain number of piers in Michigan that are on Lake Michigan, and I said I jogged to it, so can't have been that far. Um, so they're pretty. I can attest. Well, there you go. Sydney approved pictures. What more do you need? But I did this another time. I actually jumped in the water too, but this time I didn't jump in the water because I probably would have died. And I also think I would have gotten ticketed, so you know, two probably valid reasons to stay out. I was really thinking they're just waiting with a ticket as you get out. Now that'd be crazy, dude. Well, to be clear, they'd have to like drag my sorry ass out of the water, and then they'd give me the ticket probably. But you know, either way. All right, we're going. I don't. Maybe it's just because Wizard's render's low or something. Maybe we have like 4 RD. That's kind of what it looks like. This is just like a devastating way to play the game. Okay, we got that kill. We got that kill. We got that kill. Oh, we didn't get that. Oh, that is strange. What? Hmm. Oh wait, music. Right, of course. I think Withered is just not getting some kill credit. And I don't know if it's just Withered or if it's other defenders too, so we can watch Shane a second to see if he misses any, but... Oh, just... did he kill Solar? Because I feel like we didn't get that credit. I just watched Solar get a kill and he didn't get credit. Oh shit. Oh boy. Something is wrong. Something is so wrong. Oh no, yeah. Oh god. Fabric mod loader sweeper. Oh boy. Whatever is happening here is just not, it's not right. Oh no. Guys, oh no. Oh god. Oh no, if they didn't already have enough reason to hate this game. I mean, goals are technically the main way you're scoring points anyway, so maybe it doesn't matter that much, but I guess it's all team split, right? So I guess it's just, like, the team is still getting the kill, I think, or the team points are getting added, but it's just not counting toward, like, player kills, is what it looked like to me. And I don't know if that's a correct synopsis, but... And it does still look like plenty of goals are being scored. So again, it's not the end of the world. We are still scoring a reasonable amount of points, even if some of the kills aren't counting for anything. Pickle's turn is like 10 seconds delayed. So awkward. Carter was just dead for like a millennia, I swear. Oh my goodness, what is happening, Bear? This is a mess. This is such a mess. Bro, what is this like chat? I feel like this is not meant to look like there's like something so wrong right now. Oh boy, oh boy. Overall, just not the lunge experience that anyone could have hoped for at this point in time. Sigh. I was glazing Blockwars 17 lunge so hard just for this to be the outcome of this one. I mean, to be fair, it's no point multiplier. It's like it's second game, we're fine, but like it is still a bit sad. Just a tilter. There's really no way around it, I fear. I don't know. I I always have such mixed takes on this game, man. I don't know if I hate it or I love it. Sometimes it's both. I'll say it. It's just so inconsistent. Green team here worth quite a few points. See if Solar can get a goal, sack a goal here. Oh, he's in the Matrix. Oh my god. That was beautiful. That was so beautiful. Green team getting absolutely dunked on. I mean, to be fair, this game is still worth absolutely 0 points, so it's not that deep. Like, again, it's not gonna matter a ton, but it just still just hurts to see it not work as well as it should. More just because it's annoying rather than it really mattering that much. I'm sick of the like black and white I hate lunge kind of take. Like, it's just not, I don't know, it's not that bad. It deserves a whole lot less hate than it gets, is all I'm trying to say. But this certainly isn't helping the isn't helping the allegations, so there's really not much to do about that. Blockwars Reddit's gonna have a field day with this one. Oh my god. SMH. It's the end of the game. Okay. I'm quite curious to see these stats because I think it's definitely a bit scuffed. There's also maybe a world where the leaderboard's maybe scuffed too. We'll see though. Oh, I clicked on the literally only POV that's behind, like by a significant margin. Literally 250 point gap first to last, like whatever. 4C with 19 goals. I think the kill stat's a bit messed up, but Shane with 29, Cloud with 27. I know there were definitely some kills not registering how they should have, so Fabric Mod Loader with 21 W. I'm not sure if that's someone's IGN or if that's just a that might be, it probably is, surely someone's name is Fabric Mod Loader. Who knows? Regardless, literally 0 point diff, so you know, can't complain that much, I guess. So we'll see what other, oh, there's a game that's not on here. I'm missing one. What am I missing? What's the hello? I thought I put them on. I thought I put them all on there. Extraction, lunge, spleef, Trailblazers race, order up, blitz on, and secret 8th game that I can't think of for some reason. Cool. Party. Noted. Dude, there's no beep test though. Oh my god. Only bad things come of beep test being removed, I'll say it. But I still think it could be because of new slimes, maybe. Like, it could have just taken an event to get new slimes back. Or, like, make courses that are a bit harder because of that. That's my best bet. Which is fair. It's a bit sad, but at least there's, like, a rational, or potentially rational reason behind it. I don't know if that's correct or not. I have no confirmation in regards to that take, to be clear. That's my best guess. The event is maybe paused though, so a bit sad, but potentially needed. I don't know if maybe it's because someone crashed. That's what it looks like. Um, out of these games, I mean, obviously these aren't going to be played next, probably, if I had to take a wild guess. Out of these games, the ideal one would maybe be Spleef, just because, I don't know. It doesn't really matter to me. All these games are pretty fun watches, so for one reason or another. Normally, I don't love watching Order Up, but uh, I'm quite enjoying watching the new map at the very least. I think being able to take a look at new strats and stuff with that is pretty fun. So yep, that's the best I got for you. Nope. Withered Flux, the screen is black again. Decision Donut paused. Oh boy. Guys, uh, do I have another story? Has anything else happened at all? Not really. I've been pretty, you know, not a whole lot going on. Realistically, my week's been pretty normal. I am in a PE class again, which if you are frames, that's true. Like 2 days ago, 2 days ago, I went to breakfast with my grandmother, and she desperately, well, for like a while, she's had these two errands that she desperately wants to do with her, and I was like, well, why don't we just go, do one of them now? Because I keep saying, oh, just text me whenever like you want to do this. And the two errands are she wants her windows washed, and she wants to go picture frame shopping because she apparently had some pictures she wanted framed. But the window washing couldn't happen on I think it was Thursday because apparently she had a. This is like another story. There's like a bat in her house somehow that got between like her screen and her slider. And between her and her husband, they could not figure out how to get it out of the house. And he accidentally crushed it with a yardstick. So they got blood, they got bat blood all over their slider window. So um, the window washing was postponed to a different day, I believe. Another time, another place, kind of thing. Um, but the frame shopping happened on Thursday, and I was like, hey, maybe bring the stuff that you want framed with you. So she brought this entire bag, and she has 8 pictures that she wants framed. So we went to the local Hobby Lobby and picked out whatever frames it was that she wanted. But she expects my dad to put at the Hobby Lobby. They have like um, they have people that will do the frames like for you. Like you can just give them the picture and the frame, and if you buy the frame from them, they'll literally do it for you. It's like, oh yeah, let's just do this. Like I'm not putting 8 frames together. Like this is not my job. I helped you pick them out, so let's just get the person to do it. And she's like, oh no, your dad will do it. It's like, will he? Like, will he actually? Um, so the frames have and the pictures have been sat on my dad's workbench for the last like 3 days, and I'm not sure if he's even looked at them yet. But I feel like it's not very hard. Um, it's not for like most of them, but one of them, the frame's like oversized, so you have to like center it, and then like it's a bit harder for a couple. You have to get like a mat, and it's really not Oh wait, new games. What did we add? We got Spleef, and we got what's the other one? Extraction. Okay. Alrighty then. A lot of people in pink, whatever that is. A lot of people in red as well. There are a couple people trying to get a movement game out, but I don't think that's going to happen. It does look like it is going to be a spleef angle, which makes sense for my POV. Yeah. Yeah, alright. 27, 8, 4, and 1. Yeah, okay. I guess we're playing spleef then. Again, a take that makes sense to me. If I had to like pick a game to play next, that's probably what I would have said. So pretty ideal game order, generally speaking. So yeah, let's make it happen. Obviously, meteor sleep in rotation. For the first event in a while. I mean, well, we saw it in 17, but um, first, first origins in a while, rather. Um, and that's really the main change. As I'm actually so curious too. I want to look at a side by side of this shovel texture and the old one because I feel like it got bigger, but I didn't see anyone talk about it anywhere. Because the shovel does just look so much bigger to me. I don't know. Regardless, we do get to see the beautiful Spleef map once more, so never a bad day in that particular scenario. Though I do wish this map went to any other game where we actually got to run around in it because it's such a good map. Like, even calling it a Spleef map doesn't even feel correct. I don't know. Withered Flux just fully stood still because of the FPS. It is tough to cope. I mean, we're on like 4 FPS. It's a tough time. So many blocks breaking. There's only so much you can do. Shane's fleefed himself a bit. Though we do see, our final couple people up top probably going to try to form some alliances here, as pretty typical with Spleef. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer type shit. My phone is just warm, and I don't really know why, but it is quite hot. It's all that water. No, it couldn't have been the water. It wasn't the water. No. No, definitely not. No, I don't think so. No, but the water would cool it down. Like, it would refresh the. It'd be like, whoa, I feel so refreshed. That's what my phone would say after being dunked in a bucket of water. Real and true. The final few blocks of the top layer decaying. I don't think anyone is up there, but we do see quite a few people on second layer. Get a load of this guy. Withered Flux somehow just finding a spot in the middle. Nobody seems to really. Oh. Okay. Whoever that was is just an asshole. It's devastating behavior. We can't be doing that. Just fully crouching at someone and they just come up and sleep you. Like, come on, man. Who does that? Is it Kaylin? It probably was Kaylin. Who's this up here with the Morgan? Oh, this guy might be the Spleef Goat. Oh my god. this is the type of position where it starts to not matter how high you are, right? Just because like all the layers below you are also so decayed that like to an extent, if you fall, you're just dead. Like he's just gonna drop her, even though he's on third layer and there's technically two layers below him. Just like that, it doesn't really matter. Like there's not enough ground down there. Who won? Morgan. Morgan alert. TNT's belief next. Arguably the most enjoyable round. Just because of the kind of the unique mechanics. Not a type of spleef you see anywhere else ever. So personally, it's always the one I look forward to the most as a viewer, because I think you can get some pretty cool plays and clips and things. Another thing I usually like to note with this too is just like losing early positioning doesn't even matter. Like it's not even necessarily bad to be stuck on bottom layer for a bit at the beginning, just because I mean there's nobody down there, right? And you can always get back up. It's pretty easy to go up with the rocket launcher. So just regaining that early position or regaining, top 2 or 3 layers isn't too tough. Nothing is final in this game, is is how I typically like to think of it. You can fall 2 or 3 layers, but there's always a route to get back up, and I think that's partially what makes it so fun, right? Like you get rid of, or I guess it's like a good way to combat some of the RNG of Spleef. But on the same level, if you Solar almost got fully dropped from like top layer, just to his death, but thankfully was able to recover. Oh, Jesus Christ, this guy, bro. Oh my god. He's asking for it, dude. Oh, I'm not sure where that rocket went. We go up. Nice. Still a couple of people on this top layer, which is very decayed by now. Withered, I believe, being one of them. Withered and Morgan up here alone. Orange team absolutely farming thus far in Spleef. Well, namely Morgan. Oh, no! Bit of a panic from Withered. I'm ready to see another masterful Spleef round from Kalen. He does seem to be a lot higher than anyone. He is going to be able to absolutely farm some kills here if he's lucky. Oh, he got fully griefed. That's so sad. But he recovers. He recovers? Oh, shit. Farm. Get your kills. Yes, that's one. Oh, he didn't get credit for that. Oh, he's got this. He's got this in the bag. Oh my god. A beautiful round display from Kellen. I do wish for his sake that he was able to get a couple more arrows off, but this is probably going to get close to sleep point record at this pace. I mean, this is definitely pace, right? Like second in first round and first in second, so we'll see. Morgan as well, though, having a notably good spleef, so if they managed to, it's going to be between Kalen and Morgan for first indiv, if I had to take a wild guess. It's all going to come down to this final round. Let's see what we can get done. I wasn't too sure if I liked this this spleef round last of it. But after watching it a bit more, I think it has grown on me a little bit, and I think I do actually care for it. I think it's pretty cool. Yeah. I've been eyeing a lot, bro. I'm over it. I'm so sick of hearing myself do it. But I don't know what to say. It's just tough. Fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just say one sentence without doing it, please. One thing. Um. Oh my god! I can't stop it. I can't. I can't stop. Dude, it's genuinely impossible. It's so hard. One thing to note is actually the fact that there are meteors that come down, and the meteors you can actually use to boost yourself up. Well, that's worse because you're stopping every thought. No, I know. It's so bad, man. But similar to the crossbows in TNT Spleef, you can boost yourself with the meteors. There's something I actually didn't know until Blockwars 17. But you can, in fact, boost yourself up. It is a lot harder. I would be curious to see if they abridge the fireball mechanics in the future. Because right now they feel pretty inconsistent. But I don't know. Shrug. What do I know? Kalen dying early this round. I'm not sure if Morgan is alive, but that could hurt the Indiv overall. Well, it definitely will. I don't know if it hurts it enough to drop him out of first. I feel like probably. Sandwich Lord in the thick of it. We do have our teammate next to us, though. Dropping 2 or 3 people off of top layer. Morgan is still alive, I think. A generational spleef for the... Oh! Oh my god. Go! Jesus. Sandwich Lord out, hanging out by a thread. Morgan coming in second, bro. And this guy got like first, second or something. Generational performance. Most blocks broken is by Shane. We do see a significant decline from the blocks broken stat that we saw just a couple events ago. Andres with 7 kills, tied with Ubby, also at 7. Morgan down to 6. Like, Morgan just got first by a mile. 483. A fucking Goliath spleef, bro. Oh my god. That might be point record. I don't know. You got first, second, and 6 kills, bro. That's wild. Just to think of what we could have had, bro. We could have had the triple spleef win. Ugh. I feel like spleef you kind of scale. Maybe a hot take, but like if you do well, like round 1 or 2, I feel like you just always do better later. But maybe that's crazy because I feel like typically when we do see like a player win, they aren't just getting 30th the next round. I feel like it is just partially a confidence thing. So maybe I feel like it's not a hot take. We are probably just gonna see extraction next, right? Like, would that be shocking to anyone? I feel like that is just gonna happen. So, is there really anything else to be said? Probably not. Yeah. Uh, okay. We do have a pretty decent chance of seeing a movement game here. It is actually the blind one, so I'm not sure if we even know what everything is. I mean, there's a chance we accidentally vote for something that we don't even want. This is our first potential to see either race or trail, which either way is going to be just an absolutely generational fucking, I don't even know. I can't even describe to you how on the edge of my seat I am to watch either of those games. It'll genuinely be unlike anything I think we'll ever see or ever have seen. Trailblazers, oh my goodness. Trailblazers by a mile. Holy shit. This is just gonna be, it's gonna be the 50,000 point Trailblazers. GG. All right, let's see it. Trail game 4. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. Well, not everyone, but like, I know I've been waiting for it, so. Oh, all right. I can even get the Trailblazers music too. There we go. It's all queued up. A couple new courses and things, but nothing particularly different from main event, as far as I know. We maybe see some new courses. I'm not too sure. I think it gets randomized, so it really isn't consistent. But stop. It's fine. I'm gonna force myself to stop doing it. It's okay. I'll stop one way or another. We're gonna see the majority of people run immediately toward dropper. With the exception of Piggles, who's gone to Trident here, and Cloud, who's gone immediately for parkour, and Shane, actually, who's gone for Elytra, which is a bit interesting. But this isn't actually a play I disagree with. I actually do like this angle, and I've never actually seen someone do it, but I do think it's actually quite smart. There's so many places to look and things to see, man. I don't even know. I don't know where I should focus my attention because I could just focus on everything. There's definitely gonna need to be some Trailblazers VOD review after this, I reckon. I need to see Solar on this parkour right now, bro. He just moves different. He just moves different, bro. Just not a crouch in sight. This guy maybe doesn't even have crouch on his keyboard. Oh shit, he messed up. He did the unthinkable. Like, how does just, I don't know. It's disgusting to watch this guy play anything ever. Do it again. Do another parkour. Yeah, why not? Have yourself a day. Not a single bit of tech in sight. Well, I guess we fessied twice, but like, this is just, it's just, this is what happens. This is what happens when you have 112k speedrun score. Parkour final boss. Like, I just can't even, my brain isn't even keeping up, bro. And he's not even gonna get first because like part of trail is just like knowing what to do. You maybe get top 5, but like a lot of the game is just the fact that like you gotta know what's what. It's all decision making. It's not just as easy as do the parkour, unfortunately. Gold Elytra. Should probably give someone else a spotlight for a second because we do have plenty of incredible movement POVs. Just about every single person on Elytra except Piggles, who's so far gone through this being the 4th Trident course, I believe. Oh boy. Oh boy. And we're going for it. That's the important bit. Sandwich Lord getting on some parkour now as well. There we are going to see a significant amount of tech instead of, you know, just the field parkour that we see from Solar. Trying to run this like paint up for no reason. It's just like, it's just so aura. Like, you didn't even hit it. Like, it's just the fact that he like was so confident when he like tried to do it. I don't know. Like, how? This guy is too good. He's too good. He's too good. I don't get it. It hurts my brain. It hurts. Like, it's just disgusting. It's disgusting. It's not okay. Just already done with 4 expert courses and like under 3 minutes, I swear to God. And that's not to say these other players like aren't zooming through them. Like, I don't know. Galen as well. Gonna be farming on expert parkours. Gold dropper looks. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. Let's see what Carter's up to. Carter on some parkour as well. Another just parkour demon, just movement demon, really. I say that, and we are. Oh boy, I think we're trying to go a little too fast here, possibly. Oh my goodness, Carter, please, please, man, just force fit him. It's okay, man. We're not. The 3-tick time save is not. It's not this worth it. Solar going for Trident is kind of interesting. I didn't. I was unaware of the Trident pick. So which one I believe on the final expert parkour, if I'm not mistaken. Still 6.5 minutes remaining. Sorry. But you can see like this was a relatively good run of this parkour, but Solar just saved like 5 seconds for no reason because he just ran everything. And it's not even that it was like inconsistent or a risk for him because he's just built like that. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Solar with a bit more Trident here. These Trident courses obviously now only 2 checkpoints long. So definitely a bit easier. Or a bit faster at the very least. Oh, that was really strange. Oh, it's the math one. You have to do math. I forgot. That's funny. That did cost him some time. I forgot you had to like add or something to like figure out which thing you can actually go into. Yeah, so like one of them had barriers in front of it. That's why I couldn't go into it. Or I think 2 of them did. Like one of them was like the correct answer. Oh my god, this Elytra is terrifying. What is this? Oh my goodness. That was disgusting. Solar now onto ice boats. I'm just so honed in on this POV. I need to look anywhere else. Killing with advanced parkour. Sure, why not? I'm just so enamored by all the different movement happening on my screen, bro. It's impossible for me to say anything helpful, I think. We do have another set of gold courses open, I believe. I'm not sure exactly what. It might be Elytra. Yeah, we do see quite a few people going for this Elytra course. Still 3 minutes left on the clock. Like, the majority of these scores in like a normal event are in a top 5. But hate to break it to you, there's only 5 spots in the top 5 and there's 8 POVs on the screen, so don't know what to tell you. We do have some Sandwich Lord obstacles coming up. I believe the first person I've seen, at least, to go to obstacles. Typically it does get saved until a bit later just because they are so quick to complete, but they can be very punishing if you wait too long. Of course, a solid 18 points upon completion. You also get that potential top 3 bonus, rewarding a couple more points as well. Oh, Shane Fireruffman not interested in expert parkour, unfortunately. Instead opting to do a couple advanced, possibly. Everyone trying to race through this gold parkour to get these last couple points. They'd finish off whatever they started before they went in there. Sandwich Lord back to obstacles. I don't see anyone else go to obstacles yet, which could be a significant advantage for Sandwich here. Not could be, it is. I mean, realistically, obstacles is a point farm, as we've seen in the past, so this could be all the difference that he needs to pull away, at the very least with the top 5 performance, if he can finish off this last course. Solar going to gold parkour with 40 seconds left on the clock, but he's got it like that, trust. This is like a 10-second course to a guy like this. Oh, well, quit the glaze, quit the glaze. Calm down. Back it up. 15 seconds left on the clock, more or less. Sandwich Lord going for this final Elytra course. Should have more than enough time to get it done. Oh, does he make it? No! Oh, that's devastating. Oh my goodness. But absolutely farming on first place bonuses for obstacles there as well. So lack of people doing it this roster. Kalen with 24 completions, rounding off the course completed top 5, and Solar, Kylef, and Shane, all with 7 golds, right off the gold medals. Obviously, it does seem like this roster mainly leaned toward completion. Solar was 660, followed by Kalen with 630, Sandwich 630. Like, I didn't even have time to read that top 5. That is absolutely insane. I mean, any of those players could have gotten first in div in like a normal Blockwars or even Blockwars Origins with these kinds of scores. So, genuinely insane. I will be quite curious to see the last game leaderboard. If somebody wants to pull that up, please, I would really, really appreciate it. That does round off our first half as well, so even if nobody bothers to look at that leaderboard, we will be able to look at the Twitter poll. Can somebody look at that? There we go. Thank you, Shane. Solar Killing, Sandwich, Cloud, Ogar, Ubby, Carter, Shane in your top 8, I guess. I don't get to see much more than that. Oh, here we go. Just the bottom of the leaderboard, I suppose. Oh, wait, that's Indiv. Never mind. Not quite what I was looking for. Well then, that's trail for you. Definitely one of the most entertaining trailblazers we may ever see. So can't complain about that. Where's the poll? Guys. Did they post it on the wrong Twitter? Did they post on the other one? No, they didn't. Where is it? They linked it in the chat. Hello? What? Where is this poll? Am I stupid? What? Blockwar. Yeah, I just don't see, I don't think there's, I don't see the poll. GG. I don't know. Where is it? Oh, it's a straw poll. Oh, it's right there. Oh, so the players are voting? Could the viewers not just copy the link? Is it in someone's chat? Surely someone like pinned it. Somewhere. Doesn't look like it really. Damn. That's fine. I didn't want to vote anyway, so let's chill. Got Race and Extraction. If I had to guess, we're playing Extraction next, but I mean, we already played Trail, so I don't know if that was just a miscalculation from the voters. Maybe it was unintentional, maybe it was intentional. I don't really know. But either way, it's not impossible. You never know. Never know what could happen. We have Extraction. Wow. Incredible. That did seem rather like a short break too, no? It seemed like a short halftime. Maybe it was shortened because of... Oh, it's because of Mania. It's definitely because of Mania. They've only got like an hour to finish this event. So they probably just did a straw poll instead of a Twitter poll because the Twitter poll would take too long. That's so funny. All right, guys, move along. We've had enough breaks. That's kind of real. Thank you, Blockwars, for respecting everyone's time. We were already 20 minutes late. Rip the poor Mania. Oh wait, I haven't been looking at the playoffs. Oh shit. It's Duke versus Mongi. We're 1-2. Where do I see the brackets here? Who won? Probably Hacks. No! Devastating Hacks 3-0. Damn. That's so sad, bro. I did want to see like at least a V-shirt fight. Sigh. It's fine. Alright. Anyway, we've got Extraction. Some of the parts of this map play a little weird, especially for the first time. I think in a lot of situations you can't really tell where you're getting shot from, which is never really a situation you want to be in. From a player perspective or just from a map builder perspective, I feel like you always want a pretty clear indication of, kind of what you're up against. And I don't know that we get that on this map as well as we could, unfortunately. However, that is just mostly due to the weird kind of corners and angles that a lot of players will probably try to abuse here, especially the ones who have bothered to VOD review. We have 5 Steves versus 5 Steves, possibly the most scuffed Origins event, or just Blockwars event that we've had to watch party thus far in my year or so of hosting these. Kind of like I said, we are taking this sort of long range fight across mid, and that's just the angle I really don't enjoy. We were able to tag Andres here. That was a good shot. He did drop down to low ground. We're fighting this entire team. I don't know what Sandwich is doing here. I mean, we're somehow making it work. They're not able to hit this guy. Andres on 1, I believe. Oh, he's still on 2. This is crazy ego from Sandwich Lloyd, but he's making it work. I don't know how. Wow. That's insane. 8 damage, 3 kills to Sandwich off the first round. I don't know. I would never have played that like that, but I guess, I don't know. They just weren't able to hit him, so GG. Well played. I'm gonna watch Pickles. It's fine. Really well played. Back in the day, I remember Pickles was actually quite good at this game, if I remember correctly. So we will see. We'll see if we've still got some of the old school style. I don't know what I'm saying. Sue me. We are taking this low ground angle. I've never actually seen anyone go for this mid sort of approach. And I don't hate it, though. Unfortunately, Pink has taken this high ground. Shane with a flank. Oh my god, shredded in 3.2 seconds. Only able to get 2 shots off. Shane is a bit of a demon when it comes to the quick charge crossbows, so there's only so much you can do. Orange team folded like a fucking paper. Like, what are we doing? Jesus. Pink not letting off the gas pedal for a second. See, does look like yellow team has taken a bit of a beating as well. Though I believe in the comeback. Okay. So we're starting on right here, so it means we are gonna possibly... Oh, he's going more mid. He's taking an aggro play for this heart, but it didn't quite pay off. We were a bit slow to get there, unfortunately. We did try to play for it a little bit, which wasn't... I actually do quite like that play. However, I'll glaze over it a bit just so I can give more relevant comps. We see the majority of Orange team try to flank through spawn. Morgan getting severely punished. We are probably going to be able to pick up a kill here. Solar pushing up a bit aggressively, unfortunately. We are going to get picked off. But the rest of his team did manage to stay back here. We should be able to take some damage from a more secluded area. Though they are getting kind of picked off. Ogar going for a ninja extract and it did not pay off. Though he is able to get a pick there. It's a 1v2. It's not impossible to win. Though I'm not exactly sure how much health we're on. This isn't an impossible scenario. 15 seconds left on the clock. Oh, unlucky from Ogar there. I think we were 1 HP, unfortunately. Solar made kind of a similar mistake to what we saw Sandwich Lord make in the first round. Just a bit of an aggressive push, except Sandwich Lord's paid off because somehow he got 8 damage and like 3 kills. But Solar, unfortunately, I think missed a shot or 2, which did end up hurting him in the long run. 2 kills, 16 damage from with a pretty solid stat line off rip. We are immediately running to this heart and taking a fight with purple. We only got tagged twice, but it is still gonna cost us in the long run. Just an all-out mosh pit here that we do seem to somehow be winning. Ham on 3. The other two unknown, I believe, at this point at least. Possibly in green spawn. It's a bit unclear. Ham on 2. Cube going down is just ham. It's a 3v1. We should be able to take that out pretty easily. A pretty solid round from green team. I don't know though. It's just either you run to your own heart or you run into another team and try to contest it. And I think, I mean, obviously, purple went to contest it there, and it didn't quite pay off. Normally, we actually do see it pay off, so it's gonna be your more confident PvP teams that go for those sorts of plays, typically. Everyone else just kind of runs left. It looks like Cloud may be going right here. I'll be curious to see what the play is exactly. Ooh, able to get a little bit of a hit. We are gonna get seen by just everyone else. So going for this more aggro angle is a bit scary to me. Jackass 4, we are gonna get picked off quite quickly. I'm just gonna move on to blue. I might as well, right? Oh my goodness, it's just a bad time for both Carter and Cloud here. 6 kills, 28 damage from Carter, though I trust he's been putting in good work. The remainder of Aqua Team going down. I take it we're quite excited about that one for sure. GG's. Catch the end of Team Brick's game. Seems like they pulled it off again. I'll watch an entire round. I gotta make sure I don't miss my goats. Kalen with 12 kills and 39 damage is crazy work. 12 kills is an insane stat, bro. Oh my goodness, we still got 2 rounds left as well. This could be I'll be spamming 6-0. I thought he meant damage, but I fear this is probably not. Right. Anyway, going for the slow ground, straight up the stairs. Did get the far left spawn, which is going to be great for killing. It means we are going to be guaranteed this extra heart. We do take a bit of damage from this long fight. I mean, I guess we are capitalizing off of this mid fight a little bit, but I don't know if it's the correct play or not, as we have taken a heart, though we have gotten a bit of damage as well. Came in on 1. I thought we were going to hit that shot and get that kill there, but unfortunately we did not. Our entire team is fighting in spawn. We do have kind of an isolated one with Carter. Carter on 1 HP. It's a 2v1 now. Kalen is playing a bit reserved and just taking kind of some weird chip damage from everywhere, unfortunately. And it didn't quite pay off that fight, though clearly it has paid off other times as we are 13 and 46. So, you know, one way or the other, we're making it work, even if that was not quite our round. I mean, it's a tough team. It's a tough team. Our final team being pink, which I wanted to make sure I did not miss because they do seem to be doing quite well. Shane 6 and 33. Also a pretty solid extraction score. Not quite the 13 and 40 whatever, 46 that we saw from Kalen, but still really impressive. Shane is running down mid. We are going to ignore the glow bomb and go straight for this heart, and I think we are going to be able to get it. Possibly going for a little bit of a flank, though it could be a bit risky. We do see a purple catch them off guard, cube going down without too much issue at all. Though it is still 4v4. DJPB&J getting caught off guard as well. This is the flank of the sentry. Though he's going to be fighting Kalen here, which is going to be a tough fight to be taking. Likely going to go down. Does he get this? Is he just going for an extraction? No, he's not. I'm confused what that play was for, but Kalen's still 4 HP, 2 now. Shane playing rather aggro for being 1 HP here. He could get picked quite easily. So he is going to just go ahead and extract. Kalen does go down. Shane 8 and 40. I imagine Kalen's first indiv still though. 14 and 55 with 3 extracts is going to be tough to beat, I'd say. So we'll see, but let's see. Team leaderboard, we have Green blowing a bit ahead. Kalen with 55 damage, gapping by a mile, followed by Kylev and Shane both at 40. Kalen first in div, also by a pretty solid margin with 487. 13 kills is, I mean, it's tough to compete with. Overall, putting pink and blue as your top two. Damn, I think I predicted blue quite low, so I think the Jackcast sub did give them a pretty... Yeah, okay. I mean, they got a sub, It's my cope. I don't care. Busted sub, GG. I'm calling it here. It's not my fault, it's not my fault. I saw the future, but I didn't see the sub. Unlucky. Who do they subbed out Master Garf for Jackcast, like sure. Yeah, right. Statistically pretty balanced, but a lot less events played. Battle being one of the stronger games, obviously not in the roster as well, so probably a fair sub, but I don't know. I'm coping. I don't care. Question is, do we play race or do we play party or do we play the other game that's in the donut? Ah, damn. Tired. Order up. You see quite a few people in order up here. I wouldn't be shocked to see some people trying to push it back a bit more. It is race. Oh my goodness. All eyes on Solar. Again, we have like probably 6 or 7 of the strongest race game players in the entire event scene, all in this one event. And I just, with the exception of maybe like Cal being one of the only really good race players that I can think of not being in this race, or like maybe Toph. We do just have like the best race gamers in the entire event scene, all in one. At least in the mainstream event scene, obviously. As you get into like testing and things, there's players that we don't want to talk about, but or Tamaru or any of those sorts of events as well. But for the mainstream event scene, you do have just some ridiculous fucking race demons in this roster that I mean, I don't know if we've seen in the same roster ever. Like, it's been a while since Solar's played any event at all, and he's arguably the favorite to win this. So, I don't know, man. It could be tight. We are paused again, so GG Mania, GG. You were already predestined for a questionable day. Now it's gonna be even more questionable. Where is my race music? I need it. I need it now. It is Race Redux. It's so good, bro. No. There we go. There we go. What the fuck is this? Get it away. Get it away. Oh god. 10 seconds. Hold on, I'll start at the right time. Alright. Alright, guys. Lock in. Pickles and settings, but it doesn't matter because it's still 10 seconds late, so G. Shane off to an early lead. Oh, just failing immediately on not even a 3+1. I don't know what that was, but it was not a 3+1. It's okay. Time to make it up. Though that one mistake may cost him just his entire game in this sort of roster. Ogar up to first, followed by Solar. Solar clipping both water barriers, unfortunately just losing him like 6 placements. GG. So close. If you see Sandwich Lord in 13th in a race roster, you know it's fucking cooked, bro. Kalen in first, that's my goat. Oh. Bit of a miss for out on the water section, down to 11th in like a matter of seconds. Jesus Christ. This is disgusting. Genuinely disgusting. Shane somehow making up so much time, back up to 4th. I don't think of Shane as much of a movement player, but he is ridiculously good at race games. Generally speaking, which is always a bit shocking to me. Oh, that's awkward. Withered Flux up to first. I was sleeping on my goat. Rather close, the top 3, Solar, Shane, Withered. Sandwich Lord up to 4th as well. On the come up. Kalen dropped down to 7th, a bit of a fall from grace. Solar misfiring the Trident a little, unfortunately. Oh, 4 people crashing all at once. This is not good. Because we cannot rerun race, so good luck. Oh, Withered went for the other route. They went for the ice boat. I don't know if they just wanted to try it or what happened, but I think it's pretty commonly accepted that the parkour route is just faster. So that it did unfortunately lose them a couple placements. Though they didn't lose a ton of time, to be fair, so it's probably okay. Ooh, Solar messed up on the Elytra. Or no, not Solar. Ogar? I don't know. Someone messed up. Someone towards second, lap 2. Solar coming in first, followed by some other people. Ogar, Shane, Withered, Cloud, Shadow. Kalen, Ubby, and Carter rounding out the top 10. Oh, wait, this is sleep music. This is so awkward. I didn't even notice. I forgot to loop it. Okay. Much cleaner on the second lap here. This is when the solar gap starts to set in. Though I don't imagine anyone else will try to make it easy on him. Sandwich Lord not far behind Ogar, but Solar far out of sight. I have no idea where this guy is. He's all the way up here. That's at least a 3-second gap. Just from out of thin air, seemingly. I don't think anyone lost time. I think Solar just is faster. And that's just the way it is. The near flawless ice boat line. Good God. Pablo. I wish I had Ogar's PV up here. We can see someone in the distance. I think that's Ogar though. I don't think that's Solar. It is looking to be a great game for the yellow team here. Oh, bit of a fumble from Sandwich. Withered's still holding strong in 5th. Not out of contention for a top 3 here. Just one slip up. That's all it takes for the leaderboard to turn itself upside down. Oh, bit of a fumble from Solar, but it doesn't matter because he just has that much time. Fabric mod loader has joined the game. Don't worry. Solar with at least a 10-second gap at this point. Looking to finish off this course. One more skip, and that's all it takes. Solar taking first by a mile with a 6:25. Shane in second. Didn't pull a Carter with a 6:30, 5 seconds. Carter in 17th, not even near pulling a Carter himself, unfortunately. Sandwich Lord, 3rd. Ogar 4th. Kalen 5th. Withered 6th. 7th. Who's 6th? I don't know. Cloud 8. Shadow 9. Oh, you missed it. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Okay. Don't do it. Okay, you get it. He did it. He did the jump. Okay, great. Well then, that's a race. That was definitely a raceable time. $6.25 is criminal, bro. I can't even. Dude. Crazy work. Just one of the best to ever do it. There were quite a few crashes that went on during this game. Like, there's just no time to reset, because obviously Mania is in 40 minutes, so, you know, and we still got 2 games. One of the games being order up, so, you know, could be interesting for sure. I'm not sure how that's going to work out. It is at 2, right? I'm not just making that up. Also, did somebody win? Are we still... Did Mongi win? Did Mongi beat Duke? Holy shit! What? That's my goat. That's my goat. Holy fuck. That's crazy work. Big Mongi the goat. Media. It is at 2, right? I'm not tripping. 2 p.m. EST. Guys, 2 p.m. EST is concerningly close. For anyone that was complaining about Vig leaving, he would have passed out if he didn't. I don't know what that means, but okay. He's being dramatic. Great. We did have 2 people left still racing, both of which I believe did crash for a considerable amount of time, so just unfortunately not much you can do about that. Especially under these time constraints, it's just unfortunate. It is what it is, I fear. So that was that was a race. I mean, blue or yellow, sorry, just swept, right? I mean, they got first and fourth or something, which is, I think, uncomparable to anyone else. I mean, purple did pretty well too. I think fifth and 18th, and then I don't know where anyone else got, but um, pink with a pretty decent lead. You can see that reflected in the average lap times as well. Solar with the fastest, fast. Oh wait, that's not laps. I thought that was fastest lap. I lied. Fastest lap by 2 seconds is crazy work. The 309. Damn. Well played. Carter making sure to get some practice in on the final jump, of course. Be a shame if anything were to happen on that jump. Just gotta make sure we're well practiced. There we are. That's race. That's our other movement game. So sigh. Kalen somehow sneaking into first. I don't know how long he's been there, but I feel like I forgot. Like I didn't realize. Kind of wild. So we've got, these three games now. Oh, we played Extraction. We have Order Up and we have Party. Wow. Look how far we've come. Incredible. Incredible stuff, really. Of the two, I don't have an issue actually with either being played, so to each their own. I would imagine a lot of people are probably gonna want to order up first. Maybe that's crazy, but I don't know. Like if your team didn't bother to kind of assign roles before or come up with some sort of strategy, right? It could be a bit tough. It could be quite tough, actually. I also do fear for Aqua, who does appear appear to be in last. So that's it happens. Um, there was some subs. There were some subs. It's chill. It's chill. It switched everything up a little. It's fine. Let's not cope. I'm not out of touch. Don't worry. Obviously, new order up map. I've been quite curious. That was what I was trying to say the whole time, by the way. That just I just misspoke like 3 times. I'll be quite curious to see how these players adapt to it. Obviously, we've seen gameplay of it now, so anyone who's VOD reviewed it is at a significant advantage. Anyone who watched, Blockwars 17, that is, will be pretty considerably advantaged in that they're familiar with the bob mechanics, they're familiar with whatever. Even something as simple as map layout or delivery layout, right? There's a lot of little things that go into order of, and it's about doing each part of them as quickly as possible while dividing that workload among your 5 teammates. So we'll see, if anyone's got anything unique to share, or anything exciting at all, really. Maybe someone's been cooking, and we'll have the new host strat born today. Who knows? Um, Let's see. Does anyone have the Elytra? Solar has the Elytra. And Kayla does the Elytra. I will still stand by the fact that the fish are really annoying to get, and I think we need a better solution for that, but I'll keep that to myself on further notice, until further notice, sorry. Most of these players are going for mushrooms immediately. Obviously, there's a significantly wider spread of them, so I wish I was gonna be, you know, or like going for mushrooms for early upgrades is a lot tougher than it used to be, right? We used to just have this like circle that we could run around and then regen in time, but now we have all these obstacles to get around, and it just makes it more difficult overall, right? Especially compared to what we had in the past. However, I think it is still pretty viable. Obviously, you punch them instantly, and they still regrow by the time you get back around. So most players are probably going to be leaving at around 40 of each mushroom, more or less. At least that's what it looks like as our first rush order does spawn in. Um, Pickle's just getting all the sugar in the world. I don't know what we're using. Oh wait, is he using sugar to compost? No, no. Okay, never mind. We do have a stack and a half of sugar in the chest though before anything else, which is I don't know. I mean, maybe it's good. I feel like it actually could be quite good for composting if that's the angle we were going for, but I don't think it was. And maybe it is. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, maybe it was actually because they have 4 upgrades. I think someone's IGLing for them. That's maybe done some cooking. Up to 5 upgrades for Orange Team. Quite a few offer up here. Um, Aqua as well, with quite the number. Team Brick though, first order actually completed. So let that be known. Team Brick, my goats. Um, Aside from that, it does look like everything is pretty standard as far as what I'd expect. Um, 25 carrot soups gone to be bought from Bob. I'm still like a little unclear as to how that mechanic works exactly. I haven't done nearly enough research on Bob to understand the ins and outs quite yet, but well, I know objectively what it does, but I just like value wise, like I don't know how he got 25. Was that 5 crafts or was it 3 crafts or like how many times do you have to trade to get 25? You know, those are the types of values that I'm currently unfamiliar with that I should probably familiarize myself with in the future if we do continue down this road of these kind of custom crafts. And I will be curious actually if we should expect new sorts of crafts every event or if it is just these are the crafts that we have now, just an order up period. So that'll be quite interesting to see as well. Because I do think the Bob changes have been pretty well received overall, so I imagine they'll be staying around. I mean, I can't prove that either, but um, as far as I'm aware, at least. Um, Looks like our composter is active again. I think a lot of these teams were just most focused. I think this generally happens, where we get a lot, we stack a lot of upgrades off the rip, and then we just kind of forget to compost anything after that. Which I don't know if that's strategic. I don't know if that's the plan with like composting everything at the beginning. Um, but I do think oftentimes we do see sort of a fall off when it comes to upgrading things compared to the beginning of the game, right? Where you get 5 or 6 upgrade tokens and call it a day. However, we did see a couple of teams composting for that second rotation, which is um, quite admirable in my opinion. I can't get over this delivery area. It looks so good. Every time I see it, I like smile a bit. It's so pretty. Look at this shit, bro. It's so good, man. You can't really, this isn't a great angle, but and the bit rate's a bit low, but you know, you get the point. It's a good time. That's all I'm trying to say. Um, 5 minutes left on the clock. Team Brick still leading in orders delivered. I will be curious to see if they can keep it up as we do. I don't know. I mean, we've seen teams fall off in the past just due to poor upgrade pathing, that sort of thing. Though, if I had to imagine, they might be able to keep it up, as I imagine Kalen's probably file reviewed at least a decent amount to be familiar with, you know, how to get his team to this point. Kalen is quite the well-researched IGL in my experience, so I'd have to imagine there's at least been a reasonable. Oh, Sandwich Lord just delivered an order to Sandwich Lord. Incredible, incredible stuff. Um, yeah, I mean, 350 on the clock. Purple and pink and red, all kind of in your top three here. To be expected. I mean, these are all pretty well-rounded teams. Orange as well up there, which I wouldn't have expected, to be clear, but I do think Orange had a strategy early game, and I still just, I think it maybe is composting the sugar. No, we just have 3.5 stacks of sugar in the chest. I just, every time I look at Pickles, he's harvesting sugar, and I don't know why. It's so funny. I thought we were like composting it. I don't know. I don't know what the plan is. I guess maybe it's just convenient for it to be there. I know some of the Bob recipes maybe take it or something. But other than that, I don't know what use we could have for the 4 stacks of sugar. Other than that, red is pulling away a little bit, but it could just. Oh no, they have a 2 order lead at the moment with 17. Um, oh, this is Aqua. That's not. Or who is this? Green. I didn't mean to click on green. But they are in the top 4 now. Purple is falling behind a little. Whether that's just a bit of fatigue, we maybe didn't upgrade properly, or I don't know. I'm not too sure what's happening to Team Brick here, but some of these other teams are scaling a bit better, one way or another. Though I do notice a significant amount of clutter going on in Orange Team's chest here. So that could, you know, hurt them later if we don't clean that up a little. This is the point where we should be calling everyone back to start crafting, as we do have a pretty significant backlog of items in our chest, which I imagine is what every single team here has done. I do see quite a few cooks in the kitchen on every screen. This backlog is pretty important, but to some extent, like, you can be confident in saying that every single one of these teams will have the stuff. It's just a matter of getting it in the chests. So whether or not that works out remains to be seen. Slowly not getting the boost he needed from the launch pad or something. I don't know exactly what's happening here. He has the I'm confused. I don't understand. What are we? Hello? Hello? What? Maybe there was comms there that accompany that, but I don't know what we just did or why we just did it. Red team trying to get these last couple orders, and I'm not sure if we'll be able to fill this one, but we do have 3 in the kitchen. We got one. That one on the right looks pretty easy. We should be able to get that. Nice. Another 2 orders to finish it off, as well as whatever's due to them in overtime. The orange is slightly point ahead. It's going to be close. 27 to 26. Can they hold it? It looks like orange has 1 outstanding order, so that's enough to catch up, unless red has 1 outstanding as well, so it'll be 28 to 27, assuming they get all these orders in. Well played all around. All across the board. Gaming. Ooh, Team Brick just falling out of the top 4. They did get it in points, I imagine, just due to some of the early game rush orders. Unfortunately, an order is tying for 4th, though. And I imagine this has to do with some of the early game leveling, right? Maybe they just played a bit better earlier, something along those lines, and it paid off a bit more, or a bit less later, I guess. Yeah. Overall leaderboard, we have pink, green, orange, and red. I didn't realize green was actually doing well. In my head, green was actually doing quite poorly. So predictions, not great. Probably. Oh yeah, not great at all. Just this might like I've had the last like 4 events. You would think I'm like trying to predict poorly. Last like 4 events I've done. Sigh. Well, that puts us into our final game. We've got 21 minutes left to get through to get through party and our finale before Minecraft Mania starts. Question is, do we have time? We've got 2 p.m. EST. I mean, to be fair, we probably do, because like people will be a bit late, but it depends who's in the finale. If we have people in the finale that are playing Mania, then that could be a bit bleak for them, but that's not my job to worry about, so I'll just sit here and be good. Unfortunately, no beep tests in the roster, which I've already talked about like a couple times, but it's sad, man. I miss beep tests. But we do have Photon, and we do have Crossfire, and we do have Fire Feet. So, and we have Splat too, I guess, but we don't want to talk about Splat. Splat exists. It's not something to be proud of, though. Respectfully. There should be... I need to make like a tier list of party games. I'd be curious to see where I rank them all, but... I mean, Splat's like a solid C tier, to be clear. Like that's... I'm setting that one in stone. It's fine, but it's been overplayed at this point. It's not good, it's not bad, but it's been in the event for 5 years, it feels like. And we're playing it first, so off to a action-packed start, it seems. Like, I don't even know what to say for this game, bro. It's Splat. It's always... Oh, there's a fly. Just somehow more entertaining than the game happening on my screen. I'm sorry. That was mean. That was really mean. I didn't mean it. I promise. Um, yeah, read off to a pretty decent start, you know? That's something. Something for sure. I think a lot of people have paint bombs. Everyone has a paint bomb. I think everyone started with one, which I'm not sure if we're just calling that a feature at this point, but I think it was initially a bug. Um, but seeing as it's still here, maybe it's a feature. Maybe we're running with it now. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing though. I mean, I think it's an okay addition. Hmm. Green pulling a bit ahead, followed by yellow, it seems. I don't know. I just like it's a fine game. it's it's okay, but I don't know. There's not much strategy. Like it's just you run around and you paint shit, and then sometimes you see somebody and you shoot at them, and then if they're high ping, they win. If you know, and then otherwise it's just like, do your snowballs happen to hit them? And it's like sometimes yes, and then sometimes it's like I'm aiming right at them. How are we not hitting them? And then it's just up to there, you know. Hope for the best. Just don't die and spray your gun as much as you can, and don't get third partied. Round over. Thank God. Got pink in first and red in second and green in third and orange in fourth. Oh, I do see someone kind of divulging some strategies that I'm not sure if they're allowed to share in a certain chat. But that's interesting. We got Fire Feet next, which is just TNT run. But I actually like this game. This game's cool. I do think it would just fit better as a spleef round. Like you make it a bit bigger, maybe you flesh it out a little more, and you just make it a spleef round instead. But I've always kind of looked at the two games as the same, kind of. So I don't know. Shrug. Maybe that's bad logic. I think someone did just leave the house too, so I'm not sure if I'm home alone now. It's hard telling. But it will start off pretty slow, Fire Feet, that is. And we do start off by just kind of wandering about for what seems like a unusual amount of time. We are actually using the spleef map, no? This is the spleef map, right? Or no, this is just another awesome map that you don't get to run around in. Is it? I don't think it's the same one. That's kind of funny. Or maybe it is. I can't tell. It doesn't really matter, but it's kind of funny. Why are the best maps the ones that we can't go in? Real talk. Who made that decision? It's because they're all aesthetic, I guess. Like it makes sense on paper, but it's just it's kind of funny, I guess. Order up, hello. That's true. That's true. I forgot about the yeah. That's true. The new order up map is beautiful. But it's still nothing compared to the Spleef map. I'm sorry. The Spleef map is just on another level. There's not a single map in Blockwars that compares to the current Spleef map. And nobody can change my mind. Shout out the Order Up Woods though. Coming in close second. I imagine this will be a pretty competitive round as far as like not a lot of blocks left, right? Just because we do have, a lot of players with some experience with the TNT run sort of format. I don't remember the last time there was actually just like a TNT run in an event. Like, was it just Minecraft Monday? Like, has any event ever actually done TNT run? I mean, other than like Funny Wars, that doesn't count though. I can't think of it if it exists. But I'm also stupid, so I'm probably forgetting something. Like, it's such a common concept, like it would be weird if there wasn't some iteration somewhere else, I guess. Trust in the goat. Trust in the goat ball 69. Oh my god, the speed, bro. It's so scary. Oh my god. Dude, he's got all the ground in the world. Ball 69 in a winning position. Potentially. He's got a path out. No! No! Dude, the speed just, I couldn't tell when it ran out. That's so sad. I jinxed it. I'm sorry. That's my fault. Damn. Kyle F with 13 and 18 blocks broken. 4C taking on the win though. Is 4C just one jumping the whole time? Like, how are you the last alive and you don't even you don't even get top 5 blocks broken? That's kind of crazy. I mean, to be fair, like everyone kind of dies at the same time, so the margin of, you know, I don't like, since everyone dies at the same time, they kind of have the same amount of blocks broken, or like relatively so. Like they all have 2 minutes or whatever to farm as many blocks as possible, and then it's whatever. We got Photon now though, so I'm just gonna start at one POV and then we're gonna switch to the next one to the right. Oh, it's pause. Welp. Okay, we're going. We've got 10 minutes, guys. We are on a tight schedule. Take 2. Carter crash. Okay, it's fine. Sandwich Lord just immediately dead. Just not even a chance to exist. Pickles, on the other hand, picking up a nice kill. And Jackass, another nice kill. Oh, shit. This guy should be able to get this one as well. Solid 3k. Nothing to complain about. Solar having just died. Surely we got a solid... Oh. Nice try. Withered. Oh, trade. Okay. No, one of these times I'm gonna click on someone and they're gonna start cooking. Oh my god, an incredible. Isn't Cloud like a Valorant player too? I feel like Cloud, definitely, right? I know they played Rivals because they were on some Origins team where they had like a Psylocke skin or something. Dies like 5 seconds later to him. Okay, sure. Yeah, right. Unstoppable force versus a movable object. Carter ping versus Ham ping. Who will win? Okay, so we can have a nice 2K. 3. Okay, yeah. Oh, bit shaky on that last one, but that's okay. Oh, we didn't expect them there. Nice try. Nice. Oh, 5. Just hardly 5, though. I think you do get a couple extra points for any kill streak past 5, so... Dude, Pickle's just always cooking when I come in here. Oh my. 17 kills in the first half of the game is really solid. Bang. Oh, bang. Oh, shit. This guy's like going for the aura shots where he's like, he like tracks them for like 3 seconds and then he immediately flicks away. Like, what is that? What is this aim strategy, bro? It's so good. Oh. Well, I was gonna say whether it's on a 3 kill streak, but unfortunately, that was put to an end. Back to Cloud, who had a really strong start to the game, but unfortunately seems to have lost most momentum. Carter desperately looking for a single soul, just not finding one. There does seem to be some fighting happening out here, so... Dude, this just has to feel so impossible, man. How does he even have 15? This ping is so ass. Watch this shit. He like right clicks. Like you can see the animation on his screen. How are we getting these? Like that's so impressive to me. I don't know. Game over. 29 kills, that's what killing in the top 5. Yeah, 33 for Avi. Not winning by a ton, but a decent margin. You can see the other fun stats. Kylov with a 9 kill streak. Avi with 8 as well. 40.27 blocks. Damn. Our final party game, Crossfire. I like Crossfire as well. I think Crossfire is like the type of party game that party needs. I think Splat is a bit too complicated, or too long or something. Like there's just something wrong with it. I can never figure out exactly what, but you know. And same thing with like Fire Feet. I think it's just like a good party game. Like it's simple. Everybody understands what's going on, and I feel like there's nothing inherently like tough about it, like conceptually at least. And I will go on a limb and say Beef Test is much more complicated than those 2 games. Um, but it's also longer, you know. But again, I don't care. I like Beef Test. So I'm not an anti Beef Test advocate by any means. I love it more than life itself. So I don't care if Beef Test only has one fan. I'm one of them. Type shit. Or I'm the one. Whatever. Um, Pretty standard rotate. Like it only starts getting tough once it's later. It's still like scary. I don't know. Like being a good Minecraft player does not make you good at this game mode. And I think it is just a reaction time thing. It's just all reaction time. But I think it is really fun. It is. It's good. It's a good game mode. I like it. What more is there to say? Yeah, it's fun. I think we've started to lose a couple people. See a couple death messages in chat. As it does start to get a bit faster, of course. Quite a few people still hanging on. Carter dead, I think, just a ping. I don't really know if it was his fault. Sediment Shoulders and Solar both making it look like light work. Just another day as we reach these final 2 or 3 floors. Yep. GG. How many survivors was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3 from pink team, notably. 8 or 9. Just about every team having one. That was our final game. That will bring us to our score recap. I'm curious to know if anyone is like if Mania is just like waiting on a million people because of this right now. Also, what's happening here, by the way? Whatever. I can't. If this loads, that'd be cool. Infume versus Loki. Alrighty. Let's see. Let's see it. Ogar in 10th. Pickles 9th. Oh shit, he came back. Go shit. Cloud in 8th. Morgan in 7th. Withered in 6th. Sandwich 5th. Must have been the 100 on this. Solar in 4th. Sorry. Solar knocked out of top 3. Kale in 3rd. What? What happened? I'll be in 2nd. And Shane in 1st? Oh my god. Just the party pop off of the century, I guess. Jesus. That's wild. This is devastating. Aqua, unfortunately, tanking a dead last. With blue not too far ahead. Team Brick in 6th. No. No. Team Onk in 5th. In 4th, I think we have orange. Now for the finalists. In 1st place, the final duelist will be 20,457 points. Team Pink. Versus. Hey, Pink's good for me, actually. I said Pink was gonna at first, to be clear. Team Pink. Wow. No, I was literally like, I know this team is gonna win, but I don't care. I want to cope. So I said those words. Selch Lord, Pickles, Solar. I think it was green and pink. An interesting matchup. I don't know if I've ever seen a pink versus green finale. Ever. I feel like green's never in finale. Is that crazy? Am I just wrong? I might be. Is this where everyone leaves? Like, I know some of these people are in Mania, so like, what happens to them? Because Mania starts right now. We can even check who's someone that's in. Mania Party. There's Pickles. About that. Click tab. I need to see how many people are missing. It's so funny. Oh my goodness. Just everybody in the whole world live right now. All right. We got green on defense and pink on offense to start it off. I don't really care who wins. My predictions are already miserable. I don't even want to look at them. So I'm down for whatever. We'll hone in on the green PoE first. Is this mid? This looks like mid. It's a bit interesting. Oh shit, we see them. This is not mid. This is B. Oh. Sorry, I have like the hiccups all of a sudden. We did just get a bit overwhelmed on the site. We got a good early pick, but we weren't able to follow it up with much because we just kind of stagnated a bit, unfortunately. Oh, did not stack. Nice. Crazy we get that, by the way. Like, I don't know how we're letting that happen, but we just have momentum now. Jesus. That was just such a sweep. Like, unprecedented levels of sweepage and crazy work. Does not feel good to be a green player right now. Yeah, I mean, it's just tough, man. It's just a tough time. I could get behind a reverse sweep, but I mean, they understood the mission. Get the finale done fast because everyone has to get to Mania.
I'm going A low. I'm more farming. Toro, go B. Oh, they're going through mid. Oh, it's mid. Ultimate. Hard mid. Got one. They're pushing in. I got one. I got in the tunnel.
Yeah, I mean, green is just getting mowed down. Whoa, just not even close, bro. Damn. I mean, you hate to see a finale like that. GG. Overall, pretty tough event, I'd say. But you know, it happened. It was a cool roster. Cool things happened. So can't complain on that in that sort of manner, I guess. Hacks on 1K viewers is a crazy sight. Shout out my goat, bro. Damn. Well then, um, can't really delay much longer, I fear. What's the damage? Pink, green, red, orange. I fear I've lost my touch, bro. It's so cooked for me. I used to have it, but now It's just it's not great. It's not good looks. Or no, this is pink. Pink, green, red, orange. Something like that. Pink, green, red, orange, yellow, purple, blue, aqua. Yellow, purple, blue, aqua. Um, you know, and it just, look, you win some, you lose some. I've lost a lot recently. But it is what it is. I mean, what's the damage? Let's just get it over with, really. Purple. Um, look, I wanted the world for Team Brick, and I still do. You know, you hate to see it. You hate to see it like that. They deserve better than sixth. But sadly, six was all they got, so that's 5. Plus 9 for pink though. I mean, I literally said at the beginning, pink's probably just gonna get first. But I desperately, you know, I still wanted it. I wanted it for Team Brick, and that's what matters. Aqua third was just apparently wrong. Um, yep, not much more to say there. Red fourth. You know what? Close enough. Yellow fifth. Wait, we kind of brought it back in the mid game though. And then we lost it again. And again. Really. Just yeah. Okay. All right. Not incredible. We've definitely seen better days. I remember we used to get, you know, like 74-ish. That used to be the average. Out of 85. And now the average is probably somewhere around 60. Which doesn't sound like a significant decrease, but you know, it's pretty significant. If the lowest, you know, we can assume like 30 of them are like free points. Okay, we got 14, 19, 28, 38. I don't want to count the rest. So I have to count the rest. 40, 44, 51, 60. We broke 60. You know what? Win's a win. A win's a win, bro. GG. Pretty cool event. Nothing to see from Blitz Hunt. Nothing to really see from Lunge. Lunge was a shit show. Spleef, Morgan did really well. I could watch that. Trail, I kind of already know what happened. But I guess I'm a little curious. I may as well. I may as well look at a handful of trail POVs, I guess. Shrug, why not?
Okay, okay, actually logged in. Actually logged in.
Okay. Okay, yeah. This is good. So, why is it so low quality? We go for dropper off rip. Is this... What dropper is this? That seems so easy. Okay. The villager one is an expert, apparently. But we do miss route off rip, which is fair. Then gold course is open, so we go for gold parkour. I'm curious if we went for the gold time trial as well. Because like some people double up and some people just don't care to, and I don't really know. Like, I don't know when the gold time trials are worth. Or maybe they're not. Like, I don't really understand. Didn't quite see the line immediately there. Though admittedly the routing for like sight reading that one is tough. Like, you are always tempted to go toward kind of the corners. So going like the middle of the bottom is strange to me. That could just be a preference thing though. Maybe that's not crazy. I don't really know. We watched this. I just, you know, sue me for watching the solar movement again. I do want to watch race as well, just for the hell of it. We already watched all the parkour. You know what? Fine. I'll call it when I'm supposed to. What elytra is this? Gold elytra? I take it. Sure. Back to parkour. Do this course. Why not? Is this expert elytra? Is this advanced? This is expert, right? I didn't actually see this whole course, I don't think. But this did just look hard as fuck. But maybe that's just because I'm bad at elytra. Like, maybe it's not that bad. And I'm just ass, but this just seems impossible. What am I watching, bro? Like, how does he one-shot this? Let me know. Then we go for Trident, which is just kind of shocking to me, I guess. But I don't know. Maybe. Maybe it's easy to. We can look at the first place bonuses at the end. Maybe he does just farm off of that, to be fair. Because he has 6 medals right now. 7, 8. Yeah, look at the leaderboards. Good idea. Yeah, so he's top 3 in every single Trident. Or whatever these are those Ice Boat? I don't know. Those are Trident. And then you didn't look at Ice Boat, but Ogar farmed as well, bro. 20 completions. So there was 7 golds, but like, what did it show the? Oh yeah, there's the bonuses. Didn't actually get that much. Damn. Just so crazy, man. What did Kalen do? Oh god, poor Mania, bro. They just they just want to run their event. They just want to. They're just trying to get by. And fucking Blockwars like runs 20 minutes late. GG. Surely everyone cuts them some slack when when the event is, mid. Or maybe it'll be good. I don't know. We'll see. See what the people think. Okay, I'm going to drop for. Dude, this zoom is weird. Oh hell no. What is the zoom mod? It's like cinematic zoom. Oh my god, what is that route? Scared. Jesus. Okay, able to get 3 of those droppers done before we bother to go to parkour. Kind of real. Respectable. At the very least. Going to Elytra next. That is one thing I've noticed that this event did that I didn't really notice before, was that they prioritized the Elytra kind of early. So that's, I guess, something to keep track of. Oh, I keep pressing space because I think it's going to unpause and it doesn't. Yeah, and this Elytra is so hard to me. Did he quit or did he do it? No, he did it. Okay. I was gonna be super shocked if he quit. Nice. Let me grab this. Wow, that just like you walk off 2 blocks and you there's just a free line down. That's crazy work. Surely that's not a gold course. The like Blockwars style parkour is like so interesting because it's not really within, I don't know. A lot of players now kind of play for that consistency, which is really good. But I feel like the Blockwars style parkour is just able to be complete. It's built in a way that's able to be completed really fast, right? So it's kind of, I don't know. Oh my goodness. So like some of these players that are typically really like good consistent parkourers are slightly disadvantaged, especially when doing these advanced courses compared to um, maybe some of the players who take it a bit faster, like your Ogar, your Solar, in this event specifically at least. Which typically those types of things don't matter, but when competition's this tight, it's a big difference. Um, he does go for advanced parkour, which I don't think Solar did until the end. So we really haven't done any completions up until this point. And then we go for Ice Boat of all things once we do. And again, I think that maybe it's just like we're not confident with obstacles or something. Because I think generally obstacles is better, no? Or am I tripping? I guess 23 points for Gold Ice Boat's pretty good. So maybe there's something to that. But also resetting it's so scary. I mean, they are much shorter now, so maybe it's fine. I don't know. Last second dropper, does he get it? Bang! Yeah, well played. GG. Did get a couple top three. Or what did he get? Yeah, a first, a second, and a third. The first place points don't always really matter. Like if you can get 12 points bonus, like that's hype. But I don't know. Other than that, I feel like it's kind of meh. Who else is it? Who else is worth watching? Sandwich Lord, who definitely had a bit of a different run because I know Sandwich at the very least did obstacles, which definitely changes the formula a little. Oh my god, Loki got 3? What? Dude, that's crazy. What the fuck? Loki got 3 out. Oh my god. This is a disgusting wait, dude. Dugal and Loki both got out. Wait, are we just gonna get a new we're just gonna get a new winner no matter what, right? Hax hasn't won, Mongi hasn't won, Infume hasn't won, and Darby and Aquacord haven't won. So no matter what, we are getting a player who has never won before to win a finals, which is awesome. This is a sick lineup, by the way. Wow. And Hax could get third again, so it's that one hurts. Anyway, I got off track. Um, Trail right here. Close enough. I assume we just did droppers before this probably. Yeah, we're grinding out all the droppers. I think. Did we do the parkour? Oh, we did. Okay, that makes sense. Sure, we go through the rest of these. Bang, bang, bang. Whatever. Now we're going to expert parkour. Cool. Lytra. Go to Lytra. I don't know. A lot of the diff between these players and then like players who Trailers is an interesting game because it's all about that time management, right? Any player can do really well in Trailblazers. Not any player, but like I don't know. If you can get through a course consistently, it's just about knowing your limits, I guess, right? Because obviously expert courses are worth more. But in some cases, you'll see players who maybe aren't good enough to be doing expert courses, or not even necessarily aren't good enough, but maybe they just like are overcommitted to it, right? Like they've just been there kind of too long. There's overcommitting to like a certain course, and not even just parkour, or, but like I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to explain it, because every second you are taking to falling is like costing points, I guess. So it just becomes a question of, well, is it really worth to sit here and accomplish fuck all and like maybe get my 18 points or whatever when I finish this parkour, but in 3 minutes? Um, what is the routing for this? Hello? I'm confused. uh, okay, sure. Surely we don't miss it on gold because of that. Oh, we do. Whoa. Wait, oh, did we actually? I know in the past he's not. Okay, yeah, he did. Damn. That's unfortunate. More parkour. Did he do more obstacles or just do the one? Surely he did more. Yeah, he did. Okay. I remember seeing that course, and it does just the routing on that one section is just so odd. I still don't know what the intended route is, but the rest of them are really good. The Blockwars obstacles courses are so fun. I wish I was just better at obstacles, so I could actually like appreciate like whatever's happening right now. Cool. I don't know. Everyone's just so completion build. Like, I feel like it's just there's no one that's really going for time trials like fully. Like typically like Phase Ray, I feel like goes for all of the time trials or something. Like we don't really have that in this event. Or maybe at least we don't have it on the leaderboard, right? Like I don't know. And for the last second Elytra, and we just barely missed it, which was so sad. This would have made a great clip, but we missed it by like half a block, bro. Like 0.25. Devastating. That's all I really care to watch, I think. That's all the VOD review I can take. My head hurts. But I do appreciate everyone for being here. I'm probably just gonna watch the rest of playoffs and then go to sleep. No, I'm trolling. I'm not gonna sleep, but I'm gonna do something. I don't know what, but I'm tired. So yeah, but thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all the yeah, all the stuff. All the stuff. Crossfire music? Thoughts? This is chill. I'm hoping to be back at some point this week. I don't know what day exactly. But is this in the VOD? It's not. No, it is. But yeah, I'll try to do something sometime this week. I don't know when. I've been kind of not doing Minecraft recently, but only for certain things. It's been kind of weird. I don't know. I've been doing stat sheet stuff, so once I get over that, I'm sure I'll be back a little more. But stream hopefully sometime this week. If not, then we've got Saturday and Sunday. But I'm also not sure what day this funeral's rescheduled for, so if I end up having to go to a funeral, then I might miss one of the events, either MCC or Blockwars Feinberg. Ideally, MCC, because I really want to watch Blockwars Feinberg. That has been on my bucket list for ever, so. Alright, I'm out of here. I'll see you sometime. Probably not tomorrow, but sometime this week. Surely. I mean, how's that gonna be to go live once in like 7 days? I mean, you know, it can't be that tough. I'll see you later. Bye bye. Thank you. Twitch.tv/MailsMC. Bye.